Hey peeps, good evening, good evening. Listen to my voice, it is very deep this evening. Well, that was a bit of a shambles of a start of a stream. Firstly, for the past half an hour, I didn't even know if this stream was going to happen because Mrs. Mech is unwell, and so I kind of need to be on duty with everything, and I've had a very long day. I've done a load of shows, which is why my voice is wrecked. So for the past 30 minutes, I literally didn't know if this stream was going ahead, and I was umming going, I should probably just go to bed. That's probably the best thing for me. Oh, but I really want to stream. I don't normally stream on a Friday night. I should probably do that. And I really want to play a bit more Outer Wilds because everyone's talking about it at the moment. So maybe we will, maybe we won't. What should we do? What should we do? And in the end, I went, right, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I set it all up. Plinky plonk, 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 plonk. Go live. Yeah, we're live, but everything's running. We're all good. We're all good. And then I thought to myself, did I change the... Did I check... Watson's there. Watson's there. Thank you, Watson. Thank you. Oh, buddy, I need to move those little sound alerts things, don't I? Because I'm going to move them. You can't see that, but I'm going to move it up there. And, yeah, and then... So we were going live, we were live, and I suddenly thought to myself, have I changed my stream information from last time? I'm sure I did. And I clicked on it and it said Minecraft Nether Expedition. I was like, oh no, it's on the wrong game. It's going to be on the wrong game on Twitch. What can I do? So I changed it live, and then I was looking at my phone. It wasn't changing, So I was like, I'm going to have to stop streaming and restart for it to all kick in. And I think we're good now. I think it now says Outer Wilds. That's what we're doing. I've got to get my flight goggles ready. Oh, it's covering up Gryffindor, though. It's probably not so good. There we go. Well, if we have them on top, just for when we go flying. There we go. We're good. Hello, Watson. Made it in the end. Flipping heck. It's been a long time getting here. Oh, my goodness. Long old day. But don't worry. I've got my energy drink sponsor with me. Had a long few days yourself, Watson. Just finishing work. Oh, man. At 8:30. Deary me, people. Deary me. So, we're here anyway. So I don't know how long this stream is going to be. It all depends on how it goes. I suspect maybe it'll be slightly shorter than normal, just because, you know, I need to go to bed and stuff, and I've got a busy day of stuff tomorrow that's going to start early. But we're gonna do some stuff anyway. We're gonna do some stuff. I want to get into Outer Wilds because, as some of you know, the new expansion has come out for it. Now, obviously, I'm not playing that today. I'm not going to be playing that for a while because I'm only barely into Outer Wilds. But there's a lot of interest in Outer Wilds. There's a lot more people streaming it all of a sudden for obvious reasons. And I wanted to kind of jump on that bandwagon, to be honest. And so I thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's play a bit of Outer Wilds. Let's see how far we can get. So let's get into the main stream now. Straight into the game. And let's see if I can hear it. That's the next thing. Can I hear it? Because I've got different things. I've got my earbuds in today, all going through my PC. I can hear it. It's good. Nice. All right, my people. We're there. We're there. I don't expect this to be one of my high energy streams. I've used a lot of energy today. This is more of a quiet, chilled Friday night stream, I think, people. That's what I'm going for here. That's what I'm going for. Tis nice, though. Tis nice. All right, let's get into it. Uh-oh, patch 8 contains major updates to the input system. As a result, all import bindings have been reset to default, so we apologise for the inconvenience. Oh man, okay, if you say so. We're gonna resume. I just had a worry then that it might have lost everything. Let's do it. So, last time... Yeah, we definitely want to wake up. Whoa, blimey, that was a bit of an intake of breath there, wasn't it? My goodness me. Last time, I was looking how to get into the observatory, if you remember that. I was looking how to get into the observatory, and I was trying to get around that planet. I can't remember what planet it was now. I'm going to have to remind myself on my special spaceship log. But as always, you know how we start, people. We start with the marshmallow. Roast marshmallow. This is how we start. I'm getting good at this now. Not too close, because then it burns. Like in real life. Real life. Hey! Go! Emperor Penguin, that was your fault. Guten Tag? I don't know what that means. Is that good morning? Guten Tag? I don't know. Emperor Penguin, how are you, my friend? I enjoyed what little I saw of your stream. It was lovely. I said at the time, didn't I, that I liked listening to you speak German, but it was really nice. And what you were saying about how people, oh flipping heck, this is a terrible start to the stream. First I start with all the wrong stream information. Now I'm burning 2 marshmallows in a row. Goodness sake. All right, so you've got a load of stuff behind that thing. What if I stick that thing right in front of it and make it bigger, and then you can't see all those button prompts? There we go. Lovely. Let's have my name as big as possible right there. Perfect. Nice animated logo, that, Watson. Yeah, you were saying how many people think of the German language as quite harsh and aggressive, which I've heard, you know, people say that before. But yeah, the way you were speaking was really nice. It was just very soft, it was very quick, and it was lovely to listen to, and it just made quite a difference, quite a nice change from all the streams that I normally listen to when it's obviously in English. So yeah, I had a really nice time for those 10 minutes, watching you flying around in a car. What was that about, Emperor Penguin? I mean, I know GTA, and I know GTA Online. You were flying around in a yellow car, as if it was a plane. It was bizarre, I didn't know what was going on. But it's good though, I liked it. It was very nice, and you know, I always admire people that can switch from one language to another just like that on stream. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. This game is chill. This game is chill. Look at it, it's lovely. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I had a little cold moment then. That was a shiver, just in case you're wondering what that was. Oh, not at all, Penguin. As I always say, I'm just sorry. I will never be one of these people that can sit and watch a whole stream and be there the whole time. I just can't. I just don't. I don't have that time to sit down of an evening and do it. So I'm always jumping in and cooking and doing other stuff. So it's like I'm like this, like stirring pasta with my phone, going, "Oh, it's Emperor Penguin, yeah, he's over there." And then you'll ask me a question probably on stream, and I won't answer you because I've gone off and done something else. But it's just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. But I'll always drop in when I can. Right, let's check out the old ship's log, because that is going to tell us. That is going to tell us what is going on this evening. And then when we fly, every time we fly, I have to put the goggles on. I've decided that literally this second, because they're my flying goggles. Okay. So the purple stuff was the quantum stuff. I remember this from last time. Whitehall Station, that was very confusing, Whitehall Station. Then icing locator on her back, Southern Observatory, inside the seed. Oh yeah, Dark Bramble Seed. I remember that. Southern Observatory. That's where we were going, wasn't it? They built a large one. There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. That's it. And someone there, someone at the place, I think, said you can get in from the North Pole. North Pole. So I'm going to go back there. I'm going to go back to the North Pole. Of what planet is this, even? This is Brittle Hollow. Right. We're going to go back to Brittle Hollow and just see what's going on. Okay, so what do? We view map, don't we? There we go. There it is. We find Brittle Hollow. There it is. Nice, nice. We press L to lock on. Then we come back here. So we should be able to see, yeah, on the very far right-hand side of our screens there, we can see our little thing following it along. So we're going to go. We're off. Into space. What's gonna happen? We're into space. Diddle-da-da. Okay, I just like to see the planet I come from. There we go. Right. Oh, Brittle Hollow's a bit close. Blimey. Right. Match velocity. Dibby 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 dibby. Velocity matched. Engage autopilot. Nothing in the way, so we're not going to crash into anything else. Accelerating towards destination. Firing retro rockets. I love that. It sprays like Shoulder pads and Game Boys out at you. Retro rockets. Right, now I need to land. Abort landing mode. Yes. Let's do landing mode. So now we do down thruster, which is this one. I haven't quite mastered the landing yet. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, that was full on. That was full on thruster trying to slow me down then, and it didn't work very well. All right. Oh, okay. This, I don't know where we are. All right, let's get our spacesuit on, and then we're out of here. Remember, 22 minutes, people. Counting down already. We've lost minutes. Beep, 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 beep. All right, let's go out here. All right, so we're halfway down. I can't see much with these goggles on. Hold on. These are coming back off just for now. There we go. So on our little map, we've got North and South Pole. And I want to head south, which is this way. But I can't see nothing, man. Okay, so we're going to head down to the South Pole. Although, it looked like, actually, I should check out what this thing is, because I landed at what looked like a really interesting thing. So this could actually be important, couldn't it? Have I got a torch? I don't know how to put my torch on. Flashlight. There we go. Oh, 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 there's steps. There are steps. Oh, ouch. Okay. Whoa. There's one of those weird black hole things straight through the centre of the planet. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Hopefully tonight we'll get some Outer Wilds players in here that can give me... Whoa! Look at this cool place. We're floating above the... What? Whoa. Man, this is cool. This is cool. We've not been here before. This was total fluke now that I found this. Right, let's translate some stuff. Yes, translate. Be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we found so far. Okay. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Alright. So just basically be cautious. This is a weird area. Ship log updated. Oh yeah, it's definitely a very creepy... Oh, okay, that's a very large bit of terrain just falling away there. And this is inside Brittle Hollow. Look at this place. What the heck? Man, there's so much to unpack. Okay, we've seen rooms like this before. So this is a picture of the eye. We now know this is the eye, which they think is the centre of the universe. And also what the new expansion is about as well. Okay, let's translate. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. Haven't heard about this before. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No May clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Okay. Alright, so it's all about the age of the universe itself. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the centre, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Okay, so the eye of the universe that they keep talking about is actually a signal that they received from before the universe itself. Which is that. That's what it looked like. Cool. Okay, this is all good stuff. This is all building the picture. Alright. I can't remember the controls. That's jump. And rocket. Okay. And rockety rocket. No. Rocket. No. Oh, that's up. That's... Oh, there we go. Oh, dear. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go somewhere else. No, that's where I came from. That was stupid. Let's come back down here. It's so awkward when you know that. Oh, whoa! Thank you. Take my money, Penguin. Thank you very much, Emperor. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Bless you. I don't want to take your money. Take it back, you. No, that's very sweet of you. Thank you, Penguin. Very kind indeed. Whoa. Whoa. It was really nice just hearing your voice, Emperor, as well, because obviously we've chatted a lot on stream through text chat and stuff. But yeah, just nice hearing you just chatting away. Nice to put voices to names and things. That's always quite fun. Okay. I don't know. I'm probably missing cool stuff here. Do I sound sexy? Not as sexy as I do at the moment, Penguin. Not as sexy as me right now. I wouldn't have said sexy, Penguin. I wasn't really thinking of you in that way. You just had a really nice voice, and it was so quick, and it was. No, that doesn't sound like German, does it? Put it in the Aston, yeah, That's my impression of German without any German words in it. But it was really cool. But if you want me to say that I thought you sounded sexy, if that makes your life better, then damn it, Emperor, damn it, you sounded sexy. Wow, like hot under the collar time. Sounds a bit Danish. Yeah, who knows what that was. I'm just going around in circles, aren't I? I'm doing my standard thing. Talking and not looking what I'm doing. Right, I've been here, but I didn't go down here. So let's go down here. I have only got a tiny, tiny bit of oxygen left. And how do you get oxygen? You have to go to a tree. Oh, okay. Ooh. What is this? That's the eye, that's the signal, that's the vessel. Maybe they were talking about a vessel getting the signal, uh-oh, and then bad stuff came and got the ship and imprisoned it, and other stuff happened. Ooh, don't know what's going on there. Oh, let's have a look. I can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Ooh, this doesn't sound good. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Okay, so they had some real problems with this vessel. Oh man, everything's just falling. Oh dear. Okay. Time is against us, and I'm literally out of oxygen in a minute. Yeah, I got you. 60 seconds left. I don't know what I have to do. Get back to my ship. Or get to a tree. Oh, quick, read that before I die. The pain in your absence is sharp and haunting. I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. Oh, that sounds a bit sad. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. I'm not safe because I'm about to die of lack of oxygen. And I don't even know where my ship was now. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. Why is my ship very far over there? Why is it... What's going on here? Is this... I'm going to jump in that black hole. Let's do it. Why not? I'm nearly dead with no oxygen anyway. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, people. I'm dead. You are welcome, Emperor Sexy Penguin. Damn it. So sexy. Incredible. Okay, this is Matrix time. Back in time, back in time. Sorry, Penguin. Okay. Going overboard now. A little bit too much. Okay, so... They have changed that breathing sound. That is much more aggressive than it used to be. It's now like... So that trip was actually quite useful, because that did tell us more about the eye of the universe. We now know it is a signal. We didn't know that before. We didn't know what the eye was. But we know it's a signal. And it comes from before the universe itself, which is most intriguing. But we still do need to get in the lights. We still do need to get in the observatory. Nobody's wrong. Oh, so we've opened up a whole new chain of stuff. Over here. Okay. They warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. And Escape Pod 3 is the one that... Escape Pod 3 never made it out of Dark Bramble. Okay. Oh, one of the 3 Nome escape pods landed somewhere in Brittle Hollow. The Nome constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. There's more to explore here. Okay, so the orange thing means there's more to explore here. That's a long way down as well. This whole thing is going to be completely full, isn't it? Let's go to map mode and see... That's Timber Hearth. That's Brittle Hollow. Okay. What's that? Ember Twin. And why has it got a green thing? I can't remember. Oh, skateboard. One of the 3 Nome skateboards landed somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. Ah, okay. That's why it's got had a little green thing. Green thing means more info, I guess. Rivet landed their ship near the Big Dome at South. The door was broken, so they decided to head north to the ruins on the equator. Oh, the ruins on the equator. So it's not the North Pole, it's on the equator. So it's just north from the South Pole. Looking for a way to get in. Okay, all right. Let's just head back there. We'll try somewhere different this time. Buckle up. Buckle up. Okay. We are going to do the thing again. Let's lock onto it. Done. Come back here. Should we do lift off camera this time? Okay. Lift off camera. Let's go. See? Why does that always go wrong when I put lift off camera on? I can't lift off now. Man, what's going on? This happened to me before. It's like I've hit a tree or something. What's happening? What am I hitting? What's the problem? There's no problem. There's nothing I'm hitting. But it does feel like that. What? What is going on? Am I stuck on something? Am I stuck on here? There's no reason it shouldn't work. Now it doesn't give me... Oh, I don't know. I never understand that. I'll ask someone. Someone that comes into this chat that plays this, I'm going to ask. Alright. Okay. Let's give it a go. Brittle Hollow. There it is, there it is, there it is. Match velocity. Meh. Good. Engage autopilot. Good. First time I played this, I didn't even know it had an autopilot or an engage velocity button. I was just flying around like a weird pinball on a machine. Is that the observatory? It does look like the observatory, doesn't it? Okay, so we want to go to the ruins. But now it's pulling us in. It's pulling us in, isn't it? Okay, I want to be gentle. I want to land beautifully. I had to use a lot of force last time. Okay, there's a massive hole in the middle. Are these the ruins? Those are the ruins. Perfect. That's what we want. This is what we want. Right. Why, it's just keep... Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, do I need to put my spacesuit on? Yep. Spacesuit, go. We haven't got time. Pre-flight checklist? What? Never seen this before. Jetpack auto boost. What? This must be new. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button press or any time upward thrust is used. Auto. Jetpack auto boost. Okay. Freeze time while translating text. Oh, that's good. I didn't even know it did that. That's very useful to know. Freeze time while reading ship log. That is also fantastic. Freeze time while talking to others. Freezes time while talking to characters and reading journals or signs. This will prevent character animations from playing during conversation. Shall I tick that? Oh, and shall I tick this? Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button press. Manual. I have no idea. I don't know what I've just done. Let's go. Let's go down here. Right, let's check out these ruins. Now, my ship is nearby, so I can come and get air when I need to. So what's the deal with the... I don't really know. Well, okay. Now, I have already been up here. I'm sure I've translated this. Phantom moon that's on the screen in the night sky. Your thoughts interest me. I've done this, right? Sunset leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. Okay, so there's just a weird moon. Yeah, I have read this, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. I've done that. I've done that. Right, but what we want to do is get inside the planet, don't we? We want to get inside the observatory. So my ship is there. Let's see where else we need to go. What's up here? Is this just a rock? It's just a rock. That's nothing exciting, is it? Okay, I'm guessing it's nothing's over there. It's just going to be... Oh. What's that? Let's have a go look over here. I've got my signal scope as well. I should probably be using that as well, shouldn't I? I should give that a try. Okay, this has got to be some kind of puzzle, hasn't it? Looks like it to me. In fact, didn't I do something with this? This looks... Can I do anything with that? Oh no, this is trying to tell me stuff, isn't it? I can tell, and I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. No idea at all. I can't seem to interact with anything. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Thank you. Ah, now this was the thing that I should have learnt to shoot my signal scope down. Do I mean signal scope? No, I mean scout launcher. Right. Can I just blow it down there? No. Well, not like that. Alright, let's see. What about this? No. No. Uh-oh. Retrieve it. Right, now can I... Okay, let's try and launch it down there. Scout launcher obstructed. Okay. You can't launch that down there. I've discovered this. Can't do it. Can't do it. And we can't get down there. Right. Okay. That's fine. Now, what's that? What's that thing? That's coming up. Yes, from down below. I've done all of this. I did this last time. The Hanging City. Below 50 meters. Okay, and that's just a coming up thingy. How do we get down there then? I want to go down to the Hanging City. How do we get down there? Ship's there. How do we get down to the Hanging City? That's the puzzle thing that I don't know how it works. Here's a place. Have I ever been to look at that up there? Can't remember. I can check it out in a minute. Oh yeah, this is weird, isn't it? I remember this. Done all this as well. Putting weird things and then stuff changes. And it takes you somewhere else. Oh, dead. Dead. Hey Penguin, what do I enjoy, this or No Man's Sky? Probably No Man's Sky, Emperor Penguin, but I've played No Man's Sky way, way more than I have this. I mean, this is only the third time in my life, my third gaming session of this game. So, you know, I've barely scratched the surface, to be honest. So it's kind of, I mean, this is cool and everything, but I really haven't worked anything out, so it's hard to kind of judge this. So it would be No Man's Sky, I think. But I'm really enjoying this, and I think it's just going to get better once I work out what the heck is going on. I walked here from the Whitehall station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Where was it? Yeah, I remember that, and I've done this as well. Yeah, I don't need to do all that again. Okay, right, let's use my signal scope. I don't even see my scout launcher to see if there's anything that I'm missing. Let's shoot it around the planet this way. Right, so we want to equip this. And then like that, and then... So is that a building or just a rock? That's just a rock. Then there's a big hole into the earth there. And now it's crashed. Okay, so there's a big hole round there. These are the ruins at the equator. No, hang on, I'm not at the equator, am I? I don't think. I look like I'm on the North Pole or South Pole. So actually we're in the wrong place. So maybe that, oh, great. So maybe that whole hole in the ground is how we get in the observatory, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. Do you play No Man's Sky, Emperor Penguin? I can't remember now. I know you play GTA. Not Minecraft yet. I don't think... Have they suckered you into Minecraft yet, Emperor? I don't think they have. So could I take off in my ship and just gently hover around to the... I bet I can't, can I? Gently hover around to the... maybe. I'm very, very careful. Oh, look, it's just there. Okay, let's just go down into it then. This is such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's that. Well, I mean, it's just going to take me into space, isn't it? Oh, it's gone weird. I've got double vision in my ship. Oh, it's gone really weird. Like, it shouldn't be like this, should it? It's gone a bit strange. I think it's got back to normal now. Oh, that was cool. So that's just chucked us out, hasn't it? I played a bit of Minecraft a long time ago, like 8 years ago, but that's why Pegleg and Vari are trying to get you back into it. By even building your own special little thing in there as well. Your own special, what was it? A bench. Was it Pat's bench or something? It was a very cool bench. They want you in, but you're resisting. Emperor, why are you resisting? You'll just have a lovely, lovely time. There's a lovely tavern to go and, well, do nothing in at the moment because it's still totally empty because I haven't finished it. But it will be amazing. We're going to do a grand opening of that tavern. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm basically waiting for the sun to kill me. It's all getting very, very confusing. Oh, what is this then? Is this a ship? Is this one of the... Ooh. Oh, this is a repair-y thing, isn't it? I think if I still got space on here, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out and repair it. Whoa. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Hello, Morgrim. How are you, my friend? Mr. Morgrim, who has been amazingly active in our Discord. Mr. Chatty Chatty, which has been absolutely lovely. What else has been happening with you, Morgrim? You've been buying up all the games. All the games, and what else? You had slight audio problems when I came into your stream because I couldn't hear you. But that's just like typical and classic, and we all have to deal with that nonsense. Flipping audio problems. I'm doing really badly here. Stop doing that. LB and R. Right, so we can come round here. Right, come on. Come on. I think I need to repair this, probably. I don't really know. Oh, it's okay. Gently, 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 gently. Now, right, hold on. Hold on. Stop moving. Oh. Okay, down. Okay, I've remembered up and down now. This is really difficult. Okay, forward, 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 forward. You need to go in and deliver my glowstone. Thank you. Oh, I've been in here as well, haven't I? Morgrim has been doing great, which is very, very nice to hear. Emperor says to get back to... Oh, yeah, the GTA question, yeah. You can buy the DeLorean. Oh, was it DeLorean? Oh, no, that wasn't. But you can buy the DeLorean from Back to the Future and fly around like it in, I think, the second and third film. Oh, wicked. That's very cool. I see. So you just... Yeah, you can just buy it for real money, can you? As like, you know, like you buy skins and stuff in Minecraft. It's one of those things, yes, where they make all their money on the extra stuff that you pay for. I'm so confused. Oh, music is starting. That means death is coming soon. Oh, what? There's a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this. I remember all this weird stuff. And there's this. You pick that. Oh, yeah, I remember. I've done this, though. I've done all this. Okay. I think that's the gravity stone. They make gravity. I don't want to drop it in there. I don't know. I can't remember anything. I got out of here last time. Got up to the main planet. I seem to remember. Well, what's happened? Hey, Motan. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Mo? Thank you very much. Thank you. GTA does shark card for in-game crash. Does a shark card for in-game crash. I don't know what that means, Morgrim. You need to explain yourself. Motan, how you doing, my friend? Motan, I thought you were playing... Aren't you doing Phasmophobia, Captain Phasma? Aren't you playing that at the moment? How come you're writing to me in my chat? Not that I'm complaining, but it's very kind of you. Thank you. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during that brief window. See, we've done all this. I've done it all. There's no point doing it all again, because all this stuff is going to be recorded somewhere. But I can't remember how to actually get out of here. I can't wait to drop this stone either. It's not here. No, it's not there. Oh, they're still playing. Oh, you took a break. Got you, Motan. You're going through the mill at the moment, Motan. It sounds like work is being I can't say a naughty word. Work is being difficult for you. So you're a little bit busy in the mind at the moment. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is a very cool game, but I really have no clue. I think I'm going to... Oh, and then this moves, doesn't it? I'm going to follow a different path. Once I die in a minute, once the sun kills me, we're going to follow a different route, a different path, go and look at something else, because I'm just reaching dead ends here at the moment. Right, so what's going on? So you've moved, so can I go up now? That's turning. So when it points to the top, do I get warped up or something? I can't remember what the deal is. Yeah, that's right, Motan. This is it, Outer Wilds. This is the one where you have 22 minutes, 22-minute time loop. And I'm just completely floundering because I just can't really work anything out. Right, we're coming up to this. This looks promising. Here we go. So is this going to do something? Yes, it is. Ouch. Yes, it's put me... Oh, it's put me here in the middle of the puzzle. In the middle of the puzzle. I remember this. Okay, so it's put me here. There's a weird thing. Did I look at this? Return warp status charged. Okay. Step onto water to return warm. Yeah, okay. We don't know what this is. I can't shoot my thingy thing down there. I feel like time is running out as well at the moment. We have not got long before the sun does its thing. Why is my ship over there? Look at it. It's just going to hit the sun. I don't know why it drifted off from my landing place. Oh yeah, here's the thing. Look. There you go. What does that do? I did all this. Yeah. Done all that. What about this? Oh yeah, then we went to another weird place, another warpy place. I remember that, and then it bungs me back here. It's just so confusing. So confusing. Okay, I think... Really, I need to get back to my ship, although it seems to be over there. Like, is it saying that it's just... Maybe it's not up there. Maybe that's just where the arrow is. Maybe it's on this planet and I'm just being silly. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's a black hole. And the music started. The death music has started. And I'm falling. Oh look, there's a beamy thing. Let's get in the beamy thing. Go in the beamy thing. Ooh. Oh man, this music is so much more poignant now I know what it means. Quick, what's that say? It's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We found the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't. I didn't know there was one. But now we've found it. It means we know. We have quantum knowledge. Do we? What do we do up here? I'm about to die. I'm going to go through here. Oh, okay. We'll go back into the black hole. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't want me to go in the black hole. I'm bouncing up and down in the black hole. Now I'm shoved out in space. Like Sandra Bullock. Okay. That sun is going to do something any second. Here he goes. Here he goes. It's been nice knowing you people. I love you all. Really nice knowing you. Thank you so much. Man, literally staring death in the face. Goodbye. We love you. Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. Ouch. Boom. Okay. Reverse, reverse. Shows us everything that we found. Right. We're going on a different path this time. Not going back to those planets. I've done that. I've found some stuff out. Not much, though. All of that. Wow, it's quite a lot when it shows you in little snapshots like that, isn't it? AFCB Monkey. Monkey FM. Hi there, Monkey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Emperor Penguin. Seriously? Man, the goggles aren't enough. Flipping heck. Hold on. All right, Emperor. I need to put my timer on, don't I? I think it's 5 minutes. That's generally what it is, isn't it? And I think I have still taken off the ban word thingy because of its ridiculousness. There we go, right. This is not easy. Sorry, I was at a club. Firstly, Monkey, give us the space pirate. Some people call me the space pirate. Firstly, Monkey, please do not apologise. No one expects you to be here, so don't worry, buddy. Secondly, I assume you're talking about a school club, but you might be talking about a club. Monkey. AFC. But I'm guessing it's not that kind of club you're talking about. R, penguin. R. Space pirate. Right, well, this is great news that I've now found out. Lights. Oh, damn. I didn't say it early enough. I've now found out that you can freeze time in this game. That is very useful. So, reading the log. Beam, 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 beam. Time freezes. Except for my challenge here. But time freezes, so that's good. So, Monkey, do you know this game at all, Monkey? This is called Outer Wilds. And it's kind of a puzzle / space exploration game. It's a funny one. Okay, so we were looking at, let's have a look. We were looking at Southern Observatory, which can now do one because I've tried that and I just can't really sort it. So that's that. Now we've got quantum, Ujimi, quantum. We've got the gravity cannon. That was quite cool. Let's see what's going on there. There's more to explore. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nome shuttle from the quantum moon. I did do that, but I didn't look in the shuttle. So that's something to look at. Find in map mode. And that's on Brittle Hollow as well. Oh, I don't like Brittle Hollow. It's a bit creepy. Okay. So that, alright, so the cannon we need to check out. Whitehall Station, High Energy Lab. That's also a little bit scary. Then we opened up this whole thing. At the old settlement. That was it, here. Which is, this is also Brittle Hollow. All of this stuff is one planet. So, I could... Oh, thank you very much, Penguin. Thank you, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. I'm very pleased you're still a subscriber. And I still talk about giving more to my subscribers and then do nothing about it because I can't think of anything. Okay, Emperor Penguin. Do you know this game? Penguin. I'm going to call you Penguin because the other Penguin isn't here, so I can get away with it tonight, I think. Do you know this game, Penguin? Have you played it? Because I need some help here. I'm not sure what to do. All my clues at the moment are on Brittle Hollow. I haven't been to some of the other planets, so maybe I should just go and explore one of the other planets. That might be cool. There's probably still more to find on Timber Hearth. I haven't been to Ember Twins. No, but it looks really cool. Okay, that's cool, but you can't help me. That's fine. All right. Let's go to a different planet. Come on, let's do it. Which means I need my goggles on. Because that's the rule I've set for myself this evening. Which means, people, that it's all going to get a bit crazy with the eyewear. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So this is all blue and crusted up. I can't see very well. This is obviously eye patch. So I can't... Don't blame me if I start crashing this. This is all your fault. So Brittle Hollow is very close, isn't it? Giant's Deep is quite far away. We don't want to go to Giant's Deep, though. I mean, Brittle Hollow, do we? Should we go to Giant's Deep? Because that sounds cool. Let's do that. We've locked on to Giant's Deep. We've locked on. Now, so, if I take off like this now, we take off normally. Right? But if I do the lift-off camera and take off... What happens there? Why does it do that? I don't understand. We need someone that knows this. Now you only need to turn off your TV and go, exactly, yeah, it's just getting harder and harder for myself. It's just completely ridiculous. Oh, that's Brittle Hollow, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want to go there. We don't want to go to Brittle Hollow. Right, I can't see nothing. Oh, but at least I can take my eye patch off now. But I am flying in my ship, so I need my goggles on. So you have to stick with these rules. If you make these stupid rules up, you have to stick with them. All right, so... Let's find Giant's Deep. I don't know where it is. Shouldn't it say Giant's Deep? There we go. That's where it is. Okay, so we hold A to match the velocity of it. So we're now matched. Then we engage the autopilot, and we're going to head straight towards it. Now, I think Giant's Deep is a massive water planet. And there's something underneath the surface, as far as I remember. I've read about this somewhere, like in the game. I've read some of the translations. So I think that may be what is going to happen. Abort autopilot. Okay. This is good. This is good. Here we are at Giant's Deep. 7k away. 6, 5, 4. Okay, that looks like something. All right, we're here. Autopilot complete. Undershot target. Oh, there's weird things floating out of it. Okay, landing mode. I've done landing mode. Goodness knows what's going to happen. Cockpit view. Oh! Okay. Okay. We are definitely underwater. I have no idea what way is up or down. That seems to be a thing. It says landing mode again. Velocity matched. Landing mode. What? But we're on Oh no, we've come off. We can't get to it. This is the thing it was talking about. There's something down here and we can't get to it. It's like you're being pushed away. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's come up again. Let's try and come up. Ooh, ooh. We're up on the surface. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Crazy old place. This is some serious weather going on. There's a thing. There's a campfire. Right, let's try and land over here. Let's try and land. Land gently. Oh look, this could be good. Gently, gently, gently. Gently. That's not gently. Okay. Can I get out? Yep, we're gonna get out. Right, put my spacesuit on. Okay, let's go. Open hatch. Just open the hatch. I can't get out because I've done a stupid park crash thing. Oh dear. Come on, mech. Come on, mech. How about that? Right, let's try that. See if we can get out now. Can't get out of my own ship. Alright, I'm still in a stupid place. That's fine. Right, gently, 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 gently. That's got to be good. Okay, I have high hopes for this. This is going to be cool. Yes, okay. We're out, we're out, we're out. How much time have we got? I don't know. I've got no idea. Let's go have a look. Let's do signal scope. Oh, that was easy enough. Let's go that way. I think it's one of my little dudes because I saw smoke. It looked like a campfire, didn't it? Yeah, see? It's Gabbro, whoever that is. There's Gabbro. Hello. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So, hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at ya. Personally, I like new experiences and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell the time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfelds about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realise anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay, it's quite hard doing this. All of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nome statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it and the statue opened its eyes. Jay's in the house, Jay's in the house, Jay, Friday night, Jay, Friday night, Jay. It replayed my memories like it had seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nome statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be my leading theory. But if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? Yeah, I can't keep this up. Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? That's quite a good question. Let's ask that one. I'm not going through all the chains of dialogue. Here's something you might like. Sorry, here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to the Statue Island? That's where I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nome statue. Get it? I was on the blah 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 blah. Okay. It's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected. Anyway, you'll see. Right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I haven't got time to talk. Even though it's good for, you know, for info. How you doing, Jay? I started to order my streaming stuff for February. Exciting, exciting. What have you ordered so far, Jay? No, you're right, Emperor. Yeah, he does look quite dead, doesn't he? 'Cause that's a bit weird. He's not moving at all, or is he? Oh, he is, look. He is moving, but it did look like he was dead. I agree. It did look like that. Yes, tell me what you've ordered, Jay. Tell me what kind of stuff you've ordered. Ghost matter. Danger. Ghost matter. Oh! Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. No, I'm not allowed to go that way. There's ghost matter. I don't know what to do. What the heck is going on with that background there? Man, these planets are weird. Weirdy. Beardy. Okay. Oh, there's those things again. Right, this is a definite path to somewhere. What happened there? Is that just my ship thing? That's my ship thing. Oh, the cross you did freeze time during dialogues. Oh, so okay. So he stopped moving when I was doing the talking, right? Because it freezes time. Yep, got you. I'm with you. So he looked dead. That's my ship, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. What do we got here? Another campfire. Okay, don't mind if I do. Might as well. We can look at the lovely weather while we toast this little marshmallow. Mallow, not mellow. Mallow. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. What do you think? I need to see it. Though that thing's getting really close now. Not entirely sure I'm happy with that. Anything else I can do? Oh, uh-oh. It's picked me up. No. What? It's just chucked me off the planet. It's chucked me off the entire planet. I need to get back down. Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. What the flip? Okay. Phew. This is some crazy stuff, this game. Crazy, crazy stuff. Right. Oh no. See? Look at my chat. Look what happens. Bajoom. Bajoom! Get! Okay, let's head back to where I was going before I got rudely picked up by a tornado. Headphones, plug, tower, zip ties, and 3 monitor stand. Oh, nice. So all the little extras, all the little peripherals, the little bits and bobs. Exciting, Jay. Oh my god, what's happening looks amazing. Yeah, it did look pretty cool, didn't it, Emperor? So do you think the same thing's going to happen? I'm going to get picked up again. So I got to here. But is this actually a dead end? Maybe it is. I've got the jetpack fuel. Done. And then that's just back to my... Huh. Okay, well, where's the little island he was talking about with the natural bridge? Can we see that from up here? Not round here. The plug tower is a tower extension lead. Got ya. Got you. Okay. So maybe I need to take off in my ship and find another little island. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I have so much success in my ship. Let's try it. Meow. Ooh. Straight up. Don't bang into anything. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're up. So we are looking... I should have signal scoped round, shouldn't I, to look for another rock island thing. Okay, so let's just stay still for now. Okay, there's an island. There's something. Gently, gently. Gently, gently. Gently. Gently, gently, gently. That was okay. That was alright. Oh, sorry. Out we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. What am I standing on? Weird. Oh, not more ghost matter. Is it not going to let me through here? Oh. It's gone a bit Dagobah, hasn't it? Get lost, you will. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refill. That's something. Oh, what is going on? It's all gone weirdly see-through, and there's weird floors, and there's ghost matter. Ouch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. And that's the end of that. Wow. I'm not learning much, am I, at the moment? I have to say. Not learning much at all. Wait for the breath. Oh, I was tiny that time. Tiny little breath. Let's do it. No hanging around. Okay, so that was Giant's Deep. Let's just check. Lights. Yeah. Let's just check the room. Oh, here we go. This is a lot of stuff. It's only going to get fuller. So this was Gabbro's Island, Statue Island he talked about, yeah, but no more statue on the beach, just like the one Gabbro back to Path. Statue Island, as Gabbro calls it, is the one with two islands connected by a natural rock arch. So we didn't see that. And then this was, he was talking about, at the start of every loop, something must be happening in orbit around Giant's Deep. Okay, and this one is orange, has an orange asterisk, so that means there's more to discover here. Okay, so we've got that. Now there's more to discover in the old settlement. That was on, oh yeah, that place, yeah, got you. Oh, what to do? I would quite like to find, Statue Island. So I think maybe I'll head back there for now. We're getting the ring light and Elgato cap card and microphone stand and computer chair next month. Wicked. So you'll be sorted then with all the cool stuff. It's exciting when it all arrives and it all starts coming together. It is cool and slightly daunting as well. So you're like, oh, got to set all this stuff up and make sure it all works, and it never does work the first time, or the second, or the third. Giant's Deep, Giant's Deep. There we go. Right, so I'm not going to do... Right, look how beautiful my takeoff is going to be now that I'm not doing takey off mode. Dog, 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 says Jay with emotes. So if I do lift off now... See? Beautiful. Nothing hurts me. I really don't understand it. But there we go. I'll ask someone at some point. At some point. All right. Let's go. Hold... Engage. So it'd be good if we could hover above the planet as the planet rotated and we could see exactly where we want to go to. The hardware's just the first step. I'm getting into all the programs needed. Still don't know if I have what I need. Yeah, I know. Oh, Grim, this is you, Grim. Sorry, this isn't even Jay. Yeah. All the program, yes, I know. Software. Do I do this? Do I use that software? Do I need that software as well? Is that going to help me? That one doesn't work. That doesn't work with that, and that is not talking to that when it should be, and just blah blah blah. What is that? Just a thing. Okay, I'm really pulling back gently. Right. So we've gone through. This is what I'm confused about. So we've just gone. So the surface that you see from up there is cloud, right? Right. So the surface up there is cloud. Yep. And then there is a smaller kind of water planet here. Whoa, what's that? Ouch. Is that going to let us out? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Have I got my spacesuit on? So there, yeah, there's a smaller water planet. And then in the water planet, inside there's more weird stuff. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. There's a massive one here. What's this going to do? Is this going to take us somewhere? No. It looks like it's an arrival thing. But we've got steps. We've got... Oh, look! How lucky am I? Look. Natural rock archway. This is what I was looking for. Just for a moment there, I thought I was in Sea of Thieves. Me skellies coming at me any moment. Falling forward more grim. Oh, it is... Yeah, it is a minefield, isn't it? My biggest elation when I started streaming was just realising that I had... My PC was decent enough to stream. Because, you know, my PC really is for... You know, a bit of photography, a bit of desktop stuff. It's not a powerful PC by any means. And when I first started getting into it, thinking, oh, this is exciting. And they went, oh, yeah, but my PC is not going to be able to do it. And I'm going to have to buy loads of stuff. And it's fine. Absolutely fine. So I was really happy about that. What else? I was super, super impressed with OBS and the fact that it's free. That is just amazing. I mean, yeah, sure, it has its quirks and stuff, but it's free and it's your whole streaming setup. It's just amazing. Here's the statue. Is this the statue? Yeah, right. There's some stuff here. There's a door I want to get through. I want to get through the door. It's a statue workshop. It's a statue workshop. It's not going to let me in, though, is it? Of course it isn't. I don't think I've come across a door yet that actually lets me in. Can I do anything with this? No. Okay. That's just it. Okay. Can we get round? Oh, there's a path. Okay, let's go and check this out. Oh, we got gravity crystals. This means we can just walk straight up. Hey, that is cool. That is cool. Where do we go, though? If I go here, it's going to do that. Nice. That's what I'm using. OBS, Streamlabs. Yep. Yeah. It's just amazing. Oh, there we go. Captain Morgan says, don't get attached to Streamlabs. Yeah. Research regular OBS. You hit walls when you will want to extend Streamlabs OBS. This is what happened to Motan. Yeah. So I avoided Streamlabs OBS purely because it taxes your system a lot more. So for me, it wasn't even an option. I just went for regular OBS. But I know, yeah, Motan wanted to do some stuff with the normal. And yeah, he started hitting brick walls and stuff and found he couldn't do the things he wanted to. So then I think switched to regular OBS. And I think overall, you're happier, Motan. I mean, Streamlabs OBS just looks like you can do things much easier. Things are set up more automatically and stuff. That's about as much as I know, though, really. Then I'm getting the PC and monitors and keyboard and mouse after that. Okay, Jay. Yeah, I saw your message. Fantastic. It's all good. It's gonna be super cool when it happens in Feb. Regular OBS more stable, better for your performance. Yeah. So Motan started with it and dropped it after a month. There we go. Release the tension. It doesn't now mean release the tension, does it? It now means silly dance. But I'm gonna try and release because it's been a long day, Jay. I've had a lot of tension. Honestly, release the tension is one of my best channel reward things for me because it's really good just to have a stretch Oh, just to get the back clicking, you know? It's good. So thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Now let's find something out here before we die. So we've got half a symbol. This is this, and we're above the statue workshop. Okay, we've got storms. Oh, we've got the storm coming. Oh, no, no, no. The storm's going to try and take me away. Don't take me away. Don't take me away. It's flying. Oh, what? I've lost gravity now. Oh, flipping heck. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man. Oh, it's one of these things again. Oh, ouch. Oh. It picked me up and shoved me back down and broke my visor and killed me. Space. Ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. We're back here again. We're back here again in the time loop. Ah. Okay. All right. Patience, my young Padwin. Patience. Lights. Damn it. Did anything happen? Yes, because we found. Okay, yeah. Statue workshop. Cool, cool, cool. I'm tempted just to go to another planet again, just to fill out this rumor thing. So then we've got loads of stuff to work on. So let's go in here. Let's see where else we could go. Let's have a look. The Hourglass Twins. They're pretty close. They sound cool. Why don't we go there? Look, Ash Twin and Ember Twin. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. All right. Okay. Hold velocity, match velocity even. Velocity matched. Engage autopilot. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. What one do we land on though? I think Ash rather than Ember. We might not have a choice. They're going round and round and round quite quickly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Autopilot. Stop me, stop me, stop me. There we go. Landing mode. Should we do it? Let's head down onto Ash Twin. Okay, we're landing. Oh, it's tiny. It's really small. Come on, gently, 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 gently. That was all right. That was okay. Oh, okay. Let's check it out. Oh, I bet it's just a ball of ash, but there's nothing on there. It does, yeah, I know, it's cool, isn't it? Every time it happens, Motan, I think it's like the moon landings. Exactly like it. Okay, I think there are some stuff. What the heck? Oh, man. Okay. So the Ash Twin is dropping stuff down into the Ember Twin. And my ship can't... Oh, this is not good. Oh, because they're called the Hourglass Twins, right? So it's like a sand timer. Okay. This is not a safe place to be, is it? Man, I'm kind of amazed my spaceship is actually still... Oh, I've never noticed that in the bottom left. There's a proper little damage meter. But everything seems fine at the moment, weirdly. Should I get out? I don't know. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Ooh. Oh, weird. I bet I'm not going to be able to stay here for long. Oh. Okay, so here's the thing from the other planet. Is it going to cover me up? And there we go. So that was the Hourglass Twins, people. Not a holiday destination, I don't think so. A bit more like Apollo 13, Motan. Yes, it changed a bit, didn't it? Jay, I'm so excited to start streaming and not nervous at all. That's brilliant. You know, they're coming when they landed on the moon. Yes, it just gets closer and closer. And you can't really tell well, you can't get any kind of sense of scale with those sorts of cameras, can you? It's very hard. You're like, there's a rock, and it's like, and you're 200 meters above the surface, but how big is that rock? Is it like a pebble or like a car? It's always a bit weird seeing those kind of black and white cameras. Okay, so the Hourglass Twins is deadly. Now, would that have... I don't think that would have filled the ship's log. Lights. Don't think that would have filled the ship's log with anything, as far as I'm aware. Ember Twin. Oh, the negative time interval measured at the White Hole Station was further investigate the high energy lab. Oh, a high energy lab in the canyon at Ember Twin's equator. Oh, that's where I just was. One of the 3 Nome escape pods landed somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. How are you supposed to find these things without landing and wandering around? I think it's quite dangerous. Dark Bramble looks like a total nightmare. We could go and check Dark Bramble out. Then, I think what I'm going to do, after we've checked Dark Bramble out, I'm going to try and find the cannon. The quantum cannon on Brittle Hollow. Because I called a ship back from somewhere. But then I didn't manage to get in the ship and have a look around. And that could be quite cool. But first, we're going to look at Dark Bramble. Which is, it's going to be a disaster, isn't it? Wow, okay. It's not even a full planet. We're going to have a look. Lift off landing camera. I'll try it again. You see what I mean, right? If I take off now, all is smooth. If I do take off camera and press exactly the same button to take off, I get nudged off to one side. Weird. I don't understand it. Oh, there's the twins, the Hourglass Twins. There, look. That's cool. Just like giving stuff to each other. A little bit weird. There's Dark Bramble. So let's lock onto it. Oh, no. Let's look on. Hold velocity. Match velocity even. Engage autopilot. Let's go and check out Dark Bramble. Can't look that way, can I? Cool. All right. So none of these places I've landed have been particularly hospitable, have they? Other than Timber Hearth, where I actually start off. That's quite nice. Okay. Here we go. Whoa, nice detail. Okay. How do I even land on this thing? Let's just nudge us forward a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Beautiful there. Beautiful landing. Now I have damage on my damage screen. I don't think that damage screen was there. I think that's an update. I do not remember that last time. Oh, flip. Okay, I need to go and repair my ship, people. Let's do it. When's the setup video coming out? It was a great idea, Jay. I've written it on my really massive streaming to-do list. It just seems to get longer every day and stresses me out when I look at it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't know when though. I don't know when. It's not gonna be difficult. It'll be a nice simple thing. There's not much to tell you about. What? Where am I going? Oh dear. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. Gravity is very off here. So, let's repair. I like repairing because it's that really simple thing where the damaged bit just like morphs in front of your eyes and looks better once you fixed it. Let me see if it's this one. No, not this one. This one. Oh, was it just the one? I'm guessing it was. All right, Dark Bramble. Let's have a look at you. Okay, so this is where I need to use my scout launcher. Oh, I could try the signal scope. Oh, that's Gabbro on another planet. We've already found him. 200 meters below me is a harmonica. Let's just have a little look below. There's a massive white hole. We could probably go through that. There's stars down there. Okay, this could be a bad decision. Oh, okay. I'm just floating now. I thought I was falling, but I'm not. Oh, because there's no gravity. I keep forgetting to look at my gravity. I've got my little gravity thing there. On the left. I don't know I don't know where we are. Motan says, I mean, the worst thing possible is that you'll die, but you will die anyway. Yes, exactly, Motan. There's not much worry, is there, to be honest? I'm going to die every single time. But it's 1,300 meters away now, where it was 200. Because do you remember we looked at that weird seed thing on Timber Hearth, and we looked inside the seed thing, and it looked like here in Dark Bramble. So I wonder if, oh my, there's a massive scary anglerfish. Is it alive? Oh, it's got a horrible eye. It's got a horrible eye. No, don't. I didn't think it would do that. Would be interesting how people would react if they know they have 22 minutes left of Milky Way. Oh, yeah, thanks for the clap. Thank you. Motan, yeah, that's scary, isn't it? Neither did I, Motan. I had no idea. No idea something can eat me in this game. Now I know. A massive anglerfish. Great. That's a horrible thought, Motan. You've got 22 minutes left on Earth, of life. What do you do? Oh, 22 minutes. Lights. Thank you. I guess you just be with your family. I mean, there's not enough time to go and do anything else. Are you trying to call your family? 22 minutes. I could get to McDonald's drive-through in about 5 minutes. Could have a final McDonald's. If the people in McDonald's still want to work and serve people in their last 22 minutes. That would be weird. If only you... Oh, that would be awful. If only you knew you had 22 minutes left of the entire galaxy, but no one else did. That would be horrendous. A selfie, that's all, folks. Yeah, that would do it. That would be amazing, actually. That would be amazing. All right. Okay, I'm going for the gun thing. Where's the gun thing? The quantum gun, the cannon, the quantum cannon, the quantum of solace, the gravity cannon. That's it. Mark location on heads up display. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, so now we need to go here. We need to go map. We need to go brittle hollow, which is here. Okay, we need to take off. Oh, brilliant. Look, and it says gravity cannon. That's oh, great. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. How do you find these things again on a planet? Oh, we need to back up because that's what I'm going to crash straight into that. Look, pretty, isn't it? Timber hearth. Very pretty. Then there's still stuff on that planet I haven't looked at yet, isn't there? Must be. Right, we are going to match velocity. Now, I can't engage the autopilot now because it will smash me into Timber Hearth. This is the problem with the autopilot. They told me this. Now I can. I think. Or is the sun in the way? No good. We're good, we're good, we're good. So I checked out Outer Wilds on Twitch. Gravity cannon is 1 kilometer away. So is that on the other side? Okay, so we need to back up a bit and go round the planet. Okay, I haven't really done this before. And of course we're pointing at it, so all the controls go a bit weird. Careful, careful, careful. There's stuff there. Here it is. Okay, right. Let's sort out our landing gently, gently, gently. 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 Gonna just do this. I'm gonna get the hang of this landing. Okay, I think we're all right. We're okay. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah. So I checked out when I was putting some stats together for what games to stream and stuff a few months ago. Outer Wilds was always on my radar. No pun intended. And I saw at the time, it was, to be fair, in the middle of the day, but I was looking at how many people were streaming all the games that I was interested in doing. And at that time there was something like 50 or 60 people streaming Outer Wilds. Now obviously that probably went up in the evening times, but you know, not many people were streaming it basically. And I looked today just before hold on, sorry, need to concentrate. Boom. I looked today and it was like 3,500. I'm assuming mostly because of the expansion. So it's obviously, you know, popular at the moment. Call the shuttle home. That's what I did, wasn't it? Call the shuttle home, and then that one is activate the gravity cannon. Well, I want to call the shuttle home. So we do this and we just move right to there. Boom, and there's the shuttle. There's the shuttle. So I need to try and get there. Now, last time I did this, something happened and I never actually made it to that shuttle. I think I tried to just fly into it and then I fell down. I think I just tried to fly. So let's go around here and see. Where's my torch? Torch. Oh, perfect. Okay. I was just going to check this because I saw this. What does that say? Oh. Does it mean this other than the observatory is down that way? The observatory that I couldn't get into? Is that what it means? Could do. Let's go in. So this is a Nome ship. What? Okay. They have pretty cool ships, don't they? It's like tiles and mosaics and stuff. It's very cool. Okay, can we learn anything though from here? Okay. I move this ball around and the ship will do stuff. Let's put it straight in the middle then. Oh, no. Keep it there. Oh, it doesn't like it. No. Okay. Let's try up there. No. No. Okay, we're flying now. We're flying in the Nome ship. Okay. Nice little bonsai trees everywhere. We're just flying. What's this? What just happened? Why did it get that? Oh, there we go. I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. Is this what's going to happen? Is this ship going to take us to this moon? We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. Okay. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I'm ready. And then he died. Ship log is updated. So, are we at... Is that the moon? Is that something? Are we actually flying towards this quantum moon? Or not? Not entirely sure. Read all of that. Okay. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's gone there. Okay. Oh, there's the sun. And we died. Alright. Was I supposed to have controlled that ship somehow? Guess not. Best last words. And there's the sun. I really like it. I just wish I understood a little bit more about what I'm doing and what I'm supposed to, where I'm supposed to go. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to check out Timber Hearth a bit more. Lights. Yeah, see, they'd love that. They love being voice activated like that. So I'm going to take off just a little bit. Then I'm going to turn myself around. Oh no, we're still not out of orbit, out of gravity yet. Right, we're just going to have a little look. See what else we've got. A massive crater there, which I have been to. That's where the bramble seed thing was. So that's okay. Now what else have we got? We've got big mountains. Here, looks quite impressive. What's in the top of them? Is there something cool? Ooh. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Oh, it looks like there's a landing pad or something in there. Oh, flip. Hold on. Hold on. I should match velocity, shouldn't I? Although, I don't have that option right now. Okay, this could be dangerous. We're gonna do it really carefully though, because that does look like something I should land on down there, doesn't it? I think we definitely should. At least you got to crash someone else's ship for a change. That's very true, Morgrim. That is very, very true. Yeah, I need to turn around and land properly, don't I, really? This is good, though. No, come on, let's straighten up. Straighten up. Come on. There we go. That's got to be good. Okay. Suit. Oh yeah, here we go. Right, let's see. You just go repair, and then all the little dents just sort of disappear. Where's the front bit? 'Cause I did just smash the nose of the ship straight into the... Oh, is that it? Oh. Nice. Okay. Is that all of it done? Any more landing gear that I need to repair? No. Good there. We're good there. We're good there. Okay, so we got some writings. Where are we? We're Timber Hearth again, aren't we? This is mining site 2B, people. 2B or not 2B. Oh, okay. This could be cool. How's my week been going so far? Mecky mech 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 mech. Week has been pretty frantic because, as some of you know, Mrs. Mech is running the London Marathon the day after tomorrow. So we've been trying to organise who is going to have our children and our puppy. Because obviously I'm going to be up in London cheering on Mrs. Mech. Mrs. Mech is going to be up in London running the London Marathon. So we had a bit of admin to work out. We've got other friends coming with us. Then we had the thing of getting the map and working out where we were going to be and cheer and all that kind of stuff. So there's been a lot of this kind of weird stuff going on. But the bad thing is that Mrs. Mech is not very well. She's got a horrible cold, a hacking cough, which is giving her headaches and migraines, and she's terrified that she's not going to be well enough to do the marathon on Sunday. So she is like really kind of stressing, but also at the same time trying to recover. So trying to stay very calm and relax and get lots of sleep. But she's finding that really difficult. So that's been a bit crazy this week, trying to sort all that stuff out. I don't think I can go anywhere here unless I jump down there with my jetpack, but it looks a bit iffy, doesn't it? So that's been crazy. And then what else has happened this week that's of note to my lovely viewers? Oh, yeah, that's just closing that door again, isn't it? Oh, maybe I do need to jump down there. Let me just check the other way, though, because there was something else. Was it here? Yeah, let's check this. Yeah, it's just crazy at the moment. On the night, you know, I'm streaming on some nights. On the nights I'm not streaming, I'm having to do admin and work and stuff for my school's business. Because there's a lot of stuff to do for that. So H and I, Mrs. Mech and I, just don't really spend evenings together at the moment anymore, which is not good. But we've always just got stuff going on or stuff she has to do. Oh, that's okay. That's a massive waterfall. It's just all a bit crazy and hectic, but it's fine. You know, it's our own choice. We've decided to do this. We've just got a lot going on at the moment. I was saying to Mrs. Mech, we both agreed that we enjoyed lockdown just because it was so chilled and nothing was going on and we had nothing to do. Then we were quite worried about getting back into normal life after lockdown. And now we're back into normal life. We've ramped it all up because she's doing her child minding and London Marathon, and I'm doing streaming and my school's business, and it's just bizarre. It's just very, very crazy. But all is good. I mean, stuff is going on. Can't complain. Can't complain. You could dog sit. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. My mum's coming over now. Not for all the kids. We're basically depositing our children with various friends of ours, and my mum coming here to look after the dog and smallest child. You're a bit crazy. 2 children and a puppy. Not easy, I guess. Emperor, 2 children and a puppy would not be easy, but I have 3 children and a puppy. So that's why I'm always so flipping run ragged. But as I said, I'm not complaining because it is our own doing. We've decided to have this lifestyle, so I'm not sat here moaning about it. Don't get me wrong. Not at all, in any way. This all looks promising where I'm going, by the way. I don't know where I'm going. 2 girls and a boy. Correct. Correct. Okay, it's one of these things again. These little puzzle things, which are... Ooh, which are portals, aren't they? Something is just going to click at some point, and all this stuff will become clear. So I think you beam here. I think these are portals, arrival portals. You land here from other portals around the place. I think that's what they are. Other than that, I don't really know. How did I even get here now? Can't remember. Oh, yeah, I landed in the big hole, didn't I? I remember now. Yeah, I landed down here. Ouch. Oh. Interesting drawing there. Something useful? Not really. Ship landing, forest. Ghost matter detected nearby. I don't get on well with ghost matter, has to be said. Oh, I was up there, wasn't I? It's not going to let me up there with my... No, I didn't think so. Okay. Try somewhere else. Oxygen tank refilled. Oh, okay, that's useful. Thank you very much. Okay. I am... unsure here what to do. Let's try... Okay, let's try and get on one of these platforms with my rocket pack. Because I don't... Obviously, rocket packs are in the kind of small bursts, so you can only go so far before it gives up. Oh, that's good. All right. So we're going back the way we came at the moment. Okay, we'll go back in, past my ship, back into the other bit, and then we'll go down to that massive beamy thing. Because that's probably going to be something important, I'm guessing. It was through this door, wasn't it? Yeah. Mining site number 2B. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. Come here. Up and along. There we go. Okay. Let's have a look. Is there anything I can land on down here? Oh, okay. There's a platform right below me. That's useful. Alright. Another one. Cool. Looks promising. Probably going to die soon. Right, do you think I can just jump straight into that? I'm just going to try it. Ooh. Oh, man. That's going to mess with you. Oh. Oh, okay, it's dumped us at this little place with these nice storage boxes. Rocks. More storage boxes. And a skeleton. Lovely. So we're halfway up, are we? Can I go any further? No. Okay, alright, this is where we're supposed to be, people. Oh no, we got some music starting. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Okay. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Phew. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Okay, so they don't want to take all the metal from Timberhearth. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns. How else would he improve? Okay, alright, so they're mining. They were mining ore out of here to build a special thing to do with the Ash Twin. Okay. That's all fine. Let's keep going, having a look. No worries, Jay. Thank you very much for being with me this evening, buddy. Take care. Sleep well. Dream of streaming. Have fun. Okay, so I could put one there. Draw Ash Twin projection stone. Let me just drop that there. Can I pick that up? No. Okay. Let's see what this does. Something here. Okay. My gratitude for the latest shipment. This ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Have I seen this shell? I'm not entirely sure. Mauro! Mauro, Mauro, Mauro. Hello, Mauro. Hola, hola, hola. How are you? Thank you for dropping by. Thank you very much. It's a chilled one tonight, Mauro. I'm super tired. My voice is wrecked from a long day, but I just wanted to do a little bit of Outer Wilds because everyone's talking about it at the moment because there's a new expansion, extended thing that's come out for it. It was interesting seeing a lot of the big Sea of Thieves streamers actually playing it. I hadn't realised how many people were into it. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracked, our final safety check. Okay, how are you, Mauro? How are things? What have you been up to? Do you have any plans for, more plans for your Friday night? It's kind of getting late now, really. Oh, I need to pick up the stone. Right, let's pick up that. Let's go back here and dump it in here. See what happens. Uh-oh. It's that weird thing where it takes me somewhere else. What? Oh, there's loads of weird, creepy things. Okay, who thinks that these all need to be lit up for something to happen? And who knows how I do that? Because I don't. Can I walk to them? I can. Oh, and then I come out of this special thing. Oh man, this game is confusing. Good, thanks. Yes, you're going to play Halo Infinite. Cool. So your evening is sorted then, Mauro. Nice. I never really got into Halo. Mind you, I'm not really much into FPSs anyway. But yeah, that was, gosh, Halo back in the day. Now, is it Infinite? Is that like the latest one? The latest Halo? Haven't they sort of done a new one? I'm thinking maybe that is it. Halo Infinite. It sounds like it, doesn't it? It sounds like a big continuation of the thing. Yeah, we read all that. That's all fine. I kind of want to go up there, but I don't think we can go up there because it won't let me. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So it's out now, is it? Because I remember reviews, not reviews, but you know, games journalists talking about Halo Infinite. But I kind of got the impression that it was coming, but it's obviously out now. Is it like recently out, or has it been out for a while? Well, kind of think we're done here. And how am I supposed to get back down? Do I just jump? Just jump straight down. Gonna do it. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. I think I'm underwater now. Don't you come back out of the water. Okay. Up on there. Good. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. Ah, it got you. So it releases on December the 8th. Okay, this is the multiplayer beta. Thank you for explaining. Right, so I was correct. It's not out yet. Not properly, anyway. That explains it. Perfect. Well, that's pretty exciting, Mauro. Then I'm doubly honoured that you've decided to drop in and see me. Very, very kind indeed. Huh. Okay. Can I take this and put it somewhere else? I know I've already been up here. I was just wondering if there was a place to drop this thing to get some more clues about anything. Whoa. Ouch. Okay, up here. Oh. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Okay, wait for my refuel to come back. Come back. There we go. Oh, but my total fuel is actually running low now, isn't it? Such is life at the moment. Okay, we're back up. We're back up. Fuel level critical. Okay. I've nearly lost. Hello, Crook Shankies. Bangarang! How are you doing, Phil, on this Friday night? Nice to have you along. Thanks for dropping in, Phil. It's a quiet one this evening. It's a chilled late night for me. Late night Friday night stream. I ummed and ahed about doing it, Phil, because Mrs. Mech has got a migraine and stuff. Bangarang again. Fantastic. And I've had a busy day doing school shows, so my voice is a bit wrecked. So this was always going to be a kind of low key one this evening. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going. I don't know what the heck I'm doing in this game. I'm all just a bit lost. I'm going to use my signal scope. I need to put that down. Put that down. Put it down. Oh, I can't put it just down anywhere. No, I can now not put this thing down. It has to be in certain places. What about in the middle there? Can I put it down here? Yes, I can. All right. Let's use my signal. No, scout launcher. Doing good, thanks, bud. All materials for my next Minecraft project are ready. Oh, nice. Oh, weird. I did not do 2. I did not do 2. I don't know what you mean, Phil. Freebie! Oh, yeah, okay. Because it happened twice for some reason. I'm with you there, Phil. What do you mean, oh, weird, I did not do 2? Haha. Don't know what you're talking about. Explain yourself. Now, quickly. Oh, 2 bangarangs. Got you. You did not. Cool, yes, this is what I'm going to net, Phil. Once I finish the flipping tavern for my next build, I'm absolutely going to get every material I need in the proper numbers, then start building, because it's such a pain to just keep running out and having to go off and chop down trees and stuff. It's really annoying. So I'm going to do that next time. Big canyon. Big canyon. That looks interesting. Okay. Can we... Using oxygen as propellant. Oh dear. That's not very good. Oh dear, no, okay, I don't want to do that. Yeah, so much easier that way. Painful up front, but worth it. I'm sure it's painful, but much more economical with time, surely. There's some trees. Nice trees, nice trees. Yeah, exciting. So are you able to tell us what your project is, Phil? Or is it going to be a little secret? Uh-oh. Death music. Death music. Ouch. Dead anyway. Oh, man. Man. It's okay. It's okay. There's so much going on. These spiraling storylines. I'm certainly learning a lot about what is happening. The Nome are an ancient race. They received a signal. And they've traced the signal to this solar system. And they call the signal the Eye of the Universe. And they've discovered that the signal comes from before the universe existed. So they're very, very confused about this. And what we're finding out at the moment is all their little projects that they did while they were here. And then we're finding out about the information they learned about the other things in this solar system and the different planets and stuff. But I'm completely baffled. Because basically all I'm doing at the moment is reading translated text and getting more and more confused. And then all this stuff happens. Look at this now. Look at this. All of it crazy. Complete secret. Gonna have to rush build it before a Wednesday stream. Oh, mate. Well, listen. You know, if it's, I can always give you time. All right. I don't need to come anywhere near wherever you're building it on a Wednesday stream. So don't panic. Don't panic. All right. And maybe get on with you first. It may be another floating sky project. Nice. I like those. You know how I like those, Phil. I'm a big fan of floating sky projects. Okay. So we found the gravity cannon, but we actually called the ship back, didn't we? We didn't fire the gravity cannon. There's more to explore here. Let's look at the there's more to explore things. So you've got gravity cannons. We've got the orange there. More to explore. We've got, what's that? Gabbro's Island. Yeah, okay. There's more to explore there. And what was this one? The old settlement. That was talking about all the escape pods and the vessel. That was how they got here in the first place, I think, wasn't it? The Nome warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. Oh, okay, because we've been to Dark Bramble as well. Then there's the escape pods. Escape pod. That one never made it out of Dark Bramble. That one's landed on Brittle Hollow somewhere. And this one landed on the Hourglass Twins. Then we had these murals that we saw. Bangarang! This one is 10 times better than my Mectopia sign. Amazing, Phil. Well, I love the Mectopia sign, so, you know. Bangarang! Thank you. I was thinking about doing a thing that every time Bangarang is played, I must jump off of something that I'm on in whatever game I'm in, because that was Fen suggested that as a Streamloots card. It plays Bangarang and I have to immediately jump off my ship in Sea of Thieves into the sea. But it would kind of work in anything else. I think it'd be quite funny. Anytime I hear Bangarang, I'm not initiating this now, by the way, people. But anytime I hear Bangarang, I just have to jump off something off a great height. It could work in No Man's Sky. It could work in loads of stuff. So that was that one, getting that, and then what's this one? Oh, whoa. Fen is here, buddy. How you doing? How are you, my friend? Thank you for joining. Are you not playing Phasmophobia now? Have you guys finished? Dangerous in Minecraft. Very dangerous in Minecraft. Yeah, but it could be quite fun, though. Old settlement. There's more to discover there. Should we go to the old settlement? Oh, there's just too much to explore and discover. Okay, let's go. Mark location on heads up display. We're going back to the old settlement. We're going back. We're going back. I just need a screen break. Yeah, fair enough. That's very kind. A screen break, Phil. Ben. A screen break so you switch screens and watch me. That's what Motan needed, a screen break, and now he's lurking in the background as well. I'm very grateful, people. Thank you. Thank you for being with me on this rather chilled, slightly under the weather, croaky voice kind of stream. I should absolutely be in bed. I so nearly did. I so nearly went, I can't stream. I'm going to bed hours ago. But I really wanted to play a bit of this because it had been a while. I wanted to get back on the bandwagon a bit. No, not that one, not that one. That one, yeah. Match velocity. Engage autopilot. Let's go. So we're going to find... What are we going to? Oh, the settlement. We're going to the settlement. Let's go. I'm on your phone. Hi, from Fen's phone. I was the voice of Fen's truck the other day. Fen and I were having a chat about stream loot stuff. And Ben was on his way to work, so he put me on speaker in his truck, and then I was doing Fen's truck voice. Welcome to your truck, Fen. It is time to start your commute to work. Weather is fine. Drive forwards. And that was quite fun. I like being the voice of Fen's truck. Old settlement is there. Right. Let's start our descent. Gently, 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 gently. Gently, 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 gently. Nope. Oh, I'm still getting the hang of that. Landing mode, yeah, it's a bit late for that now. Oh, okay, right. Let's put the suit on. Flying goggles off. It's like Kip for the UK edition. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the car. So cool, wasn't it? Other than how's it going? I missed Wednesday stream as I was amazed. Did homemade sourdough pizza. Nice. Yeah, Wednesday was fun. We did a little mini grand tour, and then me and Watson and Raven Looney and Jay all headed into the Nether and did some mining and stuff, and died quite a few times. It was fun. Yeah, it was a good laugh. Enjoyed it. But yeah, week's been going okay. Feels like the end of the week at the moment. Make virtual assistant coming up in 2022. Good morning, Motan. Shall I start your morning routine? Which underpants would you like to wear today? I suggest the green ones with stars. You look best in those. That kind of thing? That sort of assistant you want? What's this? I didn't see this earlier. Is this is this one of the spaceships, do you think? They're one of the escape pods. Now, when it says unidentified signal nearby, I guess I should equip my signal scope. But it's 9,000 meters away and getting further away. It's creepy as well. Don't like that. I don't think you fully understand. You were talking to me through my whole morning routine. Yeah, no, I know you were. Yeah, I know we were in the house. We started in the house first, didn't we? My landing's much improved. Yeah, not much. I've done some pretty terrible ones. I watched a streamer and she's the voice actor in Star Citizen. She does one of the AI voices in game. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's really cool. I got destroyed by a creeper and an enderman after falling into a hole. Honestly, I mean, I wasn't quick at building that flipping tavern to begin with, but now it's an absolute nightmare with those mobs. But there we go. That's how it is now, and that's how it's staying. But yes, it's like, oh wow, there's a lot of them, and those flipping creepers just turn up in the daytime silently and blow you up. Oh, okay, this is something. This is something. This is some sort of power thing that I can't do anything with. What's this? That's a recording. Is everyone unharmed? Why am I doing that? What was that? Something happened. Eye patch. This is the second time. Ah! Why do I leave these things on? Where's the eye patch gone? The eye patch is down there. I got it. I got it. Hold on. Hold on with the flipping eye patch. There we go. If that makes you happy, I hope it does. I'll put the timer on. Great. Thanks so much. Yeah, I think concerted street lighting infrastructure project needs undertaking. Try and reduce the mobs. Yeah, exactly. If we redeem it twice, you wear 2. I don't have 2, so that's not going to happen. Space pirate. Space pirate. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from pod number 2 and 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. There's 13 pages. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves. Swiftly, the volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we should build platforms. Okay, so do you think this is their... Oh, it's so hard with one eye. Okay, this is their escape pod, right? I'm guessing. Oh, this is messing with my eyes so much. Thank you, Fan. Thank you, Fan. Thank you, Fan. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to go out. Oh. Okay, but this is the platforms they were talking about getting down the cliff, obviously. I feel like I've missed something in that spaceship. Can I get back up there? That would be a note. I mean, a maybe, but not for Mr... Oh, not for me. Oh. Okay. And there we have it, people. Straight out into space again. Darn it. Oh. Okay. That's a bit frustrating. There was lots of stuff there. That looked pretty cool, what I landed on. I'm going to have to get back there at some point. Yeah, that... Can I look... what's that? Can I lock onto that? This is where we... I don't know. I don't understand. Do you megaphone everyone you pass in the game to with I love you? Yeah, it always works, Fen. Always works. I survived the black hole, Phil. Yes, I was. That was an unusual moment, wasn't it, Motan? I mean, that is a. I put a little marker. That's got to be a little clip. I encountered a very, very, very large, rather unpleasant anglerfish, which ate me, and I died. And Motan and I did not realise it was that kind of game. We did. Oh, what the heck? We didn't know there were things that eat you in this game. Has this timer got... No, still going. What was interesting, I was watching Blurbs, the Sea of Thieves streamer Blurbs. He put out a reaction video to playing the new expansion to this game today. It's like a 1 minute edited video, so you can only see his face. There's no spoilers. And there are so many jump scares in the expansion. It looks like a horror game from his reactions. And someone says in the comments, they're like, are these real jump scares, or do you just get really frightened by silly things? And he's like, no, these are jump scares. So goodness knows what it actually is. I've got no idea. It's really hard to see because of my one eye. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just drifting around in space, basically waiting to die. And I'm a half out of fuel. Well, this looks interesting. Let's try and go here. Go. Oh. Is this anything here, or is it just pretty? There's nothing here, is there? There ain't nothing here, Lieutenant. How about yes. God. Ow! He's flipping back on my eye and hurting me. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. All right, this is nearly over then. This particular. Oh, the black hole's still there. I'm going to try and go back in it. What I've got to lose, only my life, but I'm going to die anyway. Hey, Captain Kills! How you doing? Oh, I've broken my thing as well. Does that mean I'm just dead? Yeah, I'm just dead. Hey, Captain Kills, how are you? Lovely to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for dropping in. This is not my usual, so I don't normally stream on a Friday night. Not normally. If I do Fridays, it's normally in the daytime. But I wanted to play a bit of this today because everyone's talking about it, and you know, I still have a long way to go. So I've squeezed in a little stream late on a Friday night, just for you, Captain Kills. How's it been going with you? How have the streams been going? What's happening in your life? Anything exciting? Let us know. I want to know. Light. I want to know. I want to know all about you, Captain Kills. There is a lot of untapped potential here. So the old set ones where we just were. There's still stuff for the gravity cannon. Okay, that was pretty quick to get to, so I'm actually going to go to the gravity cannon again. And then we're going to see, I've only done one since the break. Oh, yes, sorry, yes, I remember now, Captain, because you had a break, didn't you? And you were getting back into it. But all of my camera equipment is packed away while you remodel the house. Got you, very nice. It sounds so grown up, doesn't it? Remodeling the house. What does that mean, remodeling? Is that like an American phrase? It sounds quite American. Doesn't sound like something that us British would say. Remodeling the house. Do you just mean like, what would we say? Redecorating the house is what we would say, I guess. Less remodeling is like knocking down walls and building new staircases and stuff. I think maybe you mean that. You are a grown-up. Yeah, I know. It's a very grown-up thing to do. Remodeling the house. Painting new floors, all the things. Yeah, sure. American term for DIY and redecorating. Yes, okay. Thank you, Phil. Crookshanky Shanks. Yeah, we do not say remodeling, do we? At all. No, I've never heard anyone say that about a house. Remodeling my house. Because remodeling, obviously, yeah, it's just a different meaning of the word, isn't it? Remodeling to me, if I was remodeling a house, that would mean like knocking walls down. And, you know, like literally ripping out things and putting new landings in and all that kind of stuff. Okay, we're going to try and go round this to get round here. You're not looking, no, reading sounds like putting new pics on the walls or moving the furniture. Well, but there we go. And this is what I love about this stuff, is this whole difference in just, we're all using the same words, but we mean different things. Ouch. Take off, take off. You made me crash, Captain Kills. Tut, tut, tut. Yeah, so you're doing some serious redecorating, is what we would say. Doing up the house is also what we would say. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's a lot of work, and things take so much longer than you think they're going to as well. And it gets more expensive than you plan, because suddenly you need to buy that thing and that little bit of pot of stuff that you didn't realise, and that's $10 and $15 here. And then there's this, and then there's that, and then you're like, well, I really want to do that, but it's going to cost a lot of money, and will it be worth it in the end? I know. I've remodeled some houses before. I know the deal. Ripping out cabinets, putting in new ones, new floors. I'm doing out the house. Everything's in shambles. So is this a new house for you? Have you just bought this house and so you're making it Captain Kills like, or has this always been your house, but you're giving it a facelift basically? Okay. This is not gravity cannon. Gravity cannon is up. I don't even know if I've seen this before. Have I seen this? Oh, the Southern Observatory. I've seen that sign before. Oh, and then I thought maybe this was the how you get in that observatory, didn't I? That's a little switch. That's a little. I don't think we want to go down there. Let's do the little switchy. So do we? Let's make it go up, up. Right, something happened. Oh. Guess we're going to go in there. Inheritance from your father. Ah, okay, cool. Bill says, yeah, my sister and her husband have been working on their house for over a year now. Brought a complete do-upper. But Kills, you were in a 2-bed apartment. Nice. Takes so much longer than you think. Yes, it does. The house I'm living in now, we had to do some work to it, which then involved ripping off all the plaster and redoing everything, and it all took months and months and months, and you know how it is. Always takes longer, always costs more as well than you think. Well, this is cool. There's a whole network of things. I think it seems to be hitting a dead end though, because I should have probably gone in one of those things. Great, it's just shoved me out the end. Oh man. Really? Back in here again? This really, really messes with my head, this game. I don't even know. The choice is not to stream or to stream without a camera. I'm not getting all that stuff out and having to put it back. Well, yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, I can't imagine your streaming will be harmed by not having a camera. Although I personally rarely watch anyone without a camera. I just like to see them, like to see, you know, what they're doing and stuff. So I personally much prefer that. But then, you know, I'm sure you're a, you know, jolly likable enough person that as long as you're talking and your personality comes across, people won't worry too much that they can't see you. And maybe, you know, you've got followers waiting for you who already know you, so it's not like they need a camera. I don't know. It's tricky. So how long would it, so if you didn't stream because you don't want to get all your stuff out, how long would it be until you do actually stream, like properly, you know, back into the whole scheme of things? And we're back here again. I can't remember what I even do here now. Oh yeah, that was that. But then so we go up here. No, we have to change something. I've done this writing though, haven't I? This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Yeah, okay. What do I have to do? Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. Yeah, okay. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. Got you. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. That's it. So you need to be standing here, but we're not rotating. I need to make us rotate. And to do that, I use this over here, I think. And I go down here into this next room. Oh no, don't use this. Yeah, forget that. I use this ball to make it rotate, don't I? I remember this. Yeah, get rid of that because I don't want it. And then bung that in there. Then the thing rotates. And then do I need to be standing up on the other floor? I think that's the case. Oof. And then I just stand here and we look up. Because this changes. Look, there we go. So we're nearly halfway there. So that'll happen in a minute. Another month probably when the office is done. Sorry, I need to catch up on this. Hey, Alley Cat! Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was deep in the game then. Didn't quite see you. Could use a phone as a temporary cat. I think you can get some out. Yeah, I try to use my phone. The problem is I think it uses a lot of resources. It kills your phone as well. Your phone gets really hot. And it's a bit, if it worked quite well, but yeah, it doesn't, it has its limitations basically. I have the camera, but I have to take out all the lights and green screen and find space to move around. I have a tiny little desk in the middle of chaos. It doesn't sound like you want to do this at the moment, Captain Kills, if I'm honest. Alley Cat drops in. First playthrough, Alley Cat. First playthrough. I started playing this, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, before I even knew that the DLC was about to drop. So that was just pure coincidence. So no, I'm on my third session of playing this. So this is going to be like 8 or 9 hours worth now. So I'm absolutely, completely baffled still. I've been to most of the planets. I've got a ton of stuff in my ship's log about, you know, things that I should be investigating, but it's all very interesting and looks lovely, but I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I haven't got a clue. Captain Kills doesn't watch many streams without a camera unless it's someone I sub to who I know has a camera. It just doesn't have it on the moment. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Alley Cat. You know Captain Kills. I asked Sam about you the other day. Hope you're doing okay. Ali, oh, we have a little reunion in my chat. That's nice. It's a small world, innit? Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, Captain Kills has been away. Captain Kills has taken a break, and Alley Cat noticed. Ali was like, where are you? Alley Cat's taking some time off too. Nice, mate. My husband started playing it too. Alley Cat, your husband was in my stream the other day. He was, what was it, this stream? Or was it something else? Was it my No Man's Sky stream? Right, what's his name? What's his username? Anyway, so this name came in that I thought I vaguely recognised. He's like, hi there, hi, how you doing? I was doing a chat. He's like, I'm Alley Cat's husband. I was like, oh, what? Amazing, thank you so much. It was really cool. I can't remember which game it was now. Bright Shift. Bright Shift. Yeah, it was really cool. I recognise his name, obviously, from your streams, I guess. And him being in your chat. But yeah, very cool. What's that? That's just things. Oh, man. I tell him about cool people. Well, thanks. Thanks, Alley Cat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it big time. Oh. Oh, I can go back there then, it seems. This is so confusing. Oh, Alley Cat, Captain Kills, have either of you played Outer Wilds? I'm exploring all the planets. I'm getting loads of clues. And if I can get back to my ship's log is full of stuff, but I'm still kind of hitting brick walls because I don't even know where my ship is. Where is my ship? Oh, it's there. It's 29 kilometers away. What? On that planet? Is it up there? Yeah, it is, isn't it? And I can't just walk back to my ship, can I? Nah. Captain Kills has not... Oh, here we go again. Captain Kills has not played this game. Alley Cat hasn't, but has been interested in it. Plus, yeah, of course, now you're watching your husband play it as well. Oh, yeah, I played Astroneer for a while. That was really cool. I liked Astroneer. Just like lo-fi No Man's Sky, really. Yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that. That was good. It's a very cute game. I liked it. I like the little blink, blunk, blink. Little sound effects. Waiting for a star to fall. Because I am. Because the thing's going to... The sun's going to explode in a minute. I'm going to die. There's my ship. It's just floating in space. Quick, let's get back to my ship. Get it, get it, get it. Careful, car. Ah, no, 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 no. Come back here. Match velocity. Match velocity. There we go. Velocity matched. Now I can get close to it. Okay, I'm not doing very good with this. Go, 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 go. There we go. Ah, man. It's like, I just added that to my wish list, Kills. It's like No Man's Sky meets Human Fall Flat. I don't know what Human Fall Flat is. Both with a dash of Minecraft, yeah. Can't type this evening. No worries. Yeah, it's really cute. Really nice. I started playing it actually because I wondered about streaming it. But it just didn't quite grab me enough to want to stream it. And I worried, like I do a bit with Minecraft, I worried about streaming it if it's just mining resources and building new things. I mean, I'm sure some people would like that, but I want to do a bit more on stream. I know velocity's matched, but I need to get in there. Can I get in there? Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, thank goodness. Right. We're in. Use medkit. Yes. Oh, yeah. Great. We're all back on. We're back on track now. Where do I want to go? Yeah, look. Look at... Where's my log? Here's my log. This is like a tree of stuff I found out, and it's a complete nightmare. Streaming a new game is always scary to me. I've sort of become addicted to it, Alley Cat. I love streaming new games because it boosts me up. It's more exciting than doing the same thing. And I find every time I do, especially for the first time, generally I have a load more people come into the chat that I didn't know before. So it's really nice. So that's Minecraft, Outer Wilds. I started No Man's Sky for the first time, streaming it on Monday night. It was a great stream, and I had loads of people following who obviously didn't know who I was, and they were all in the chat because they just liked No Man's Sky. And then hopefully like me, so then they were following, and that was great. So it all works really well, but the trouble with that is then obviously I guess a lot of those people are waiting for me to do No Man's Sky again, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing it for a whole week. I'm playing other games now, so then that's the kind of flip side of the whole variety thing, isn't it? Some people are just like, no, I just want you to play No Man's Sky, please. That's what I want to see. Probably not, yeah, good chill game, probably not the best for streaming. Yeah, exactly, Alley Cat, you know. Sorry, Captain Kills. Just got to be entertaining. You can stream absolutely anything. Yeah, don't rely on the game. It depends on what kind of streamer you are, doesn't it? Because, you know, if you're more about the chat, as I am, I could be streaming anything. I mean, look what I'm doing now. You're just staring at a screen of blocks. That's it. I'm not, you know, I so often just forget to play the game because I'm chatting. So it really depends. Deep Rock Galactic. I remember you saying that you did that. I've never heard of Deep Rock Galactic. I've heard of marbles, but I don't even know what that is. If you're Simon Pegg, you can stream anything. Yeah, you did. Oh, you recommended it as well, Mech. Phil, sorry, I'm reading what you're saying to me. So someone tell me what Deep Rock Galactic, what type of game is it? Let me know. Let me know. Tell me in the chat. Where are we gonna go? I'm gonna finish at 11:30, so in about 20 minutes. I'm calling it a night because I need to go to sleep. Very important that I go to sleep. Oh, the flipping gravity cannon. That is where I was trying to get to, wasn't it? But I think the death music is going to start soon. It's not going to be long. Not going to be long. Right. Lock on. Brittle Hollow. Match velocity. Engage autopilot. Let's go. Aligning flight trajectory. There we go. You have to try marbles on stream. That's not the one where you, it's not the one where you use your eyes to move stuff around, is it? Is it that? It's not that one, is it? I've heard people talk about it. I don't think I've ever actually seen it. No, it's not that one. Okay. Okay, Brittle Hollow. Here we are. Coming back. Coming back. There's the flipping hole right in the middle. There's the gravity cannon. Okay, so I've got to somehow navigate to that now. Round here. Gently, 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 gently. In. Slightly, slightly. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Back up. Let's turn around here. Go to landing mode. There we go. Come on, let's just land gently, just for once, Mech. Just for once, we're going to land without smashing up your landing gear. Gently, gently. Yes, we can do this, we can do this. Touching down, touching down. Absolutely beautiful landing, that was. Beautiful, that was the best landing I've done all evening. Oh, sorry, I need to go back, I need to go back, I need to go back. You're a bunch of dwarves that drop onto a planet and have to mine resources, but at the same time defend from hordes of aliens and solve puzzles to find some of the materials. This is Deep Rock Galactic, right? So is it, what is it, like a top-down game? Captain Kills is now talking about marbles. Yeah, you can hook it up to Twitch and everyone can play. Chat types play and then they can join a marble race. That's cool. It's chaos when a horde comes, everyone screaming. Definitely want to stream with 3 or 4 others with you. Yeah, it's great to do giveaways. More interactive than a random name picker. Nice landing, thank you. Oh, it's an FPS. We're all talking about 2 different games now, aren't we? Sorry, that was my fault because I've asked you about everything. So we've got Deep Rock Galactic going on and we've got marbles. So marbles is the thing that's very interactive and people can play it on your stream. And Deep Rock Galactic is dwarves and it's an FPS. Like Borderlands, cel-shaded pixel-style graphics. Got you. Okay. That's correct, says Captain Kills. Good. I'm glad you all know what's going on. I haven't got a clue now. Deep Rock. Okay, I'll have a look. I'll actually have to look this up now, both of them, because I want to get an image in my head of what it looks like. I will definitely have a look. Although I should probably stop the streaming of new games, because I now have 3 on the go. 3 different games on the go, soon to be 4. So that's a bit silly, isn't it? I need to just calm it with the new games for now. But no, all is good, all is good. I'm still loving, yes, it is. Because I've got my flight goggles on, I'm still loving the streaming. I really, really enjoy it. And I get kind of antsy when I'm not streaming. I kind of like this evening I wasn't going to, and then I was like, oh, but I should, you know, should just keep the momentum going. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Monday night was a really good stream. The No Man's Sky stream was really fun because I'd not played it in about a year, so there was a lot of new stuff. And a lot of new people came into the chat, really fun people in the chat, and we had a good laugh. So, you know, you just get those, and you never know. You never know how a stream is going to turn out. And you can get really different ones. Hang on, is this the gravity cannon? Yeah, I need to activate this gravity cannon. This is what I'm doing. Okay. The gravity cannon is now activated. What does this mean, though? I need to go around and go in the gravity cannon and see what happens. Yo, Pegleg! Peggle. Secret stream. Peggle, you are in the Discord, aren't you? Maybe you just don't use Discord that much. Because obviously I have my death coming up imminently. Not in the flipping black hole again. Please, not in the black hole. Get over there. Get in that one. Get in that. Get in that. Dagnamit. This flipping black. Yeah, Peggle. So I do have my announcement channel there that I put all the stuff of when I'm doing and stuff. But it could be you don't use it that much. Ping me a trailer in Discord. Thank you, Phil. Yes, that would be good. Yes, hat is Gryffindor. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. They're not Quidditch goggles, no. These are literally swimming goggles because I was... Thank you for cheering. I fell off. I did fall off. I decided that every time I was going to fly in my ship this evening, I would put on my flying goggles, and I keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, I am, but only for you guys, and I barely look at it if I have stuff to do. Yeah, sure. That's fair enough. It's fair enough, Peggle. Twitter, do you follow me on Twitter, Peggle? Because I put my stuff there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yes. You know how sometimes I try and do a daytime stream, Peg, and I couldn't do the daytime stream today because I was out working. But I wanted to do a little bit of Outer Wilds because everyone's talking about it at the moment. It's quite popular because of the new DLC that's come out. So I thought I'll just bite the bullet and do a later night one after my busy day. And I am feeling it. I'm so tired, and my voice is going as well because I've been talking all day. Yeah, Alley Cat, we have four streamers. So it started with just me. It was just my Discord, but this was a few months ago, back in the day where I didn't even really know what Discord was, so I was just kind of making it up as I went along. Then I met Captain Motan. He was on one of my streams, and we really hit it off. Quite like-minded, and he was also streaming Sea of Thieves, and exactly the same point as me as a streamer. Oh, that's the sun. I'm going to die now anyway, so there we go. We'll just wait. We'll just talk on chat. And we started getting a lot of the same followers, so it made sense to kind of join up the two of us, share a Discord rather than him getting his own. So we joined up. Then his fiance, DeWave, is also a big streamer. And so eventually it got to a point where, you know, it made sense for her to be on the Discord as well, because we were a trio. And so for some time we became known as the Mech Alliance, as you can see in that box there. So it was just the three of us for a while. But then there was the Sea Penguin, who was a big supporter of ours and was with us the whole time and used to do streaming, and we were sort of encouraging him to start streaming as well. So he recently became the fourth. I mean, that's it. We're not doing anymore. We've all said it's just the four of us now, but the four of us are the Mech Alliance. That's how it's working. Which is really cool. I mean, it has its ups and downs. I mean, it's ultimately positive because whenever we bring new people into the Discord, if someone, you know, joins through watching my stream, then suddenly they're exposed to 3 other streamers as well, and all their interactions and announcements. So that's great. Sometimes it's tricky when people want to do different things with the Discord. We all have to have a discussion, and we're not always on the same page, and that can just be a bit awkward. But it's fine, really, because we don't need to do a lot with the Discord. It's just there and it's rattling on, and actually it's great. And a lot of people in the Discord say that it's the most active Discord that they are in out of all the ones that they're in. So we're doing well. Some things are going well. That's awesome. I wondered if it was weird that me and Bright shared a Discord since we have separate streams. No, I don't think it is at all. How does one get in the Mech Alliance? Well, yeah, you can certainly join the Discord. There we go. Phil has put the invite up. So put that in there. So, it works well for us, Alley Cat. I think we're stronger together because, as I said, you get in there because you're interested in one streamer, but suddenly there are 3 other streamers there, and we're all sort of a like mind, I suppose. So that works quite nicely. So, you know, people have come in from Motan's stream, but then suddenly they're seeing me going live. So it's like, well, why not come and check me out? And then they're following me as well. So it works quite nicely. And I think it would be a bit weird now having just my own Discord. I don't know how I would keep that going. Just me and a Discord. It feels like much more of a community, our Discord, because there are 4 main people running it, not just one. But yes, do feel free to join, Captain Kills. Oh, you're already in the Discord. You meant the Alliance. Ah, I see, Captain Kills. There is no application thing, and we're not taking on any more members now. If any of us made partner, I think it could be something we could actually make a stream team and do it properly that way. Definitely. But no, the Alliance is just the 4 of us, and that's it. It's not something that people kind of apply to or anything. It's just something that happened kind of organically, really. Although obviously we'd love to have you, Captain Kills, as part of the Alliance, of course. But no, that's not what we're doing. And I'm going to go somewhere different now, because I've only got 10 minutes left before I hit the hay. What have I not been to? I've not been to the Interloper. That sounds cool. Can I land on it, though? Because it looks like a comet thing. Yeah, we're going to land. Oh, something's happened. Phil, you just subscribed with Trish Prime. Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated, buddy. I'm going to talk to Alley Cat, Captain Kills. Bit of advice on this one. I say this a lot in my streams because I'm still mulling it over. Obviously, as you know, wonderful when people subscribe. Very, very kind indeed. Supporting the stream. Supporting the streamer. But other than that, what do they get for it? They get ad-free viewing. Fine. Oh, there's the sun. I just flew into the sun. We did decide to name my ship Icarus last time, so that's kind of fitting, isn't it? They get ad-free viewing. They get some emotes. That's pretty much it. Now, I keep bringing this up on stream because I want to come up with ideas to give my subscribers more. Something that is they're going to want and will actually be cool and will incentivize people to want to subscribe. And I don't know what that is. Mech needs to be big. Thank you. Oh, thanks. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. But I want to give my subs more. I know you can do subscriber only channels in Discord, but that personally for me just feels completely pointless. Because it's just going to be a channel in Discord with just less people talking in it. So I don't want to do that. I don't know what else I can do. Do you guys do anything different for your subscribers, or do you know of streamers that do something interesting and different for subscribers? I want my subscribers to feel super special. I want them to get cool stuff. I don't necessarily mean like merchandise or anything. Just, I don't know. I want people to go, oh, what do you get if you subscribe to Mech's channel? Oh, wow, that's amazing. I would love that. Yes, I want to subscribe. That's what I want. Because, you know, lights, you want people to get more. Of course you do. They're giving you their money in form of a subscription, which is fantastic. But you want them to get more stuff. I don't think I did, Phil. They get a special role. Yeah, we have sub roles. We have sub roles in our Discord. But again, Captain Kills, it doesn't mean anything. They just have a little thing that says subscriber, and that's it. The role I give him is called the Cool Kids. Excellent. As in a Discord, are you talking about? Or are you talking about like in your chat, Captain Kills? I didn't ask Iron Smithy, Crookshanks. That was a stupid thing. But I can. He said I can DM him at any time for advice. Do you remember how I said I was keeping it cool? I wasn't going to ask to do the collab thing because he mentioned a collab, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. Let me get in touch with you in a couple of weeks. That would be amazing. Trying to keep it all cool. And then about 3 days later, I was like, if I don't contact this guy now, I'm going to lose the opportunity. So I wrote him a really nice DM about a possible collab, and he hasn't replied yet. he's been super busy because he's doing the whole New World streaming thing and with servers and people and stuff. I mean, he's super busy. He's a full-time streamer, so I know that it's not just because he's gone off the idea of doing a collab with me. I know he's just super busy, but at the same time, it's like, okay, how long do I leave it now before I bother him again? Oh, I'm going to fly into the sun again. Oh, I could escape it. I could escape it. I escaped it. But no, I didn't ask him. Maybe that's my reason for getting in contact with him again. Oh, Alley Cat. He did sail with Hitbo. Yes. I have 2 open emote slots and haven't even filled them yet. I know. You can give VIPs to people who have subbed for more than 1 year. Iron Smithy, Alley Cat, has raided me twice. The first time was fantastic, and it gave me a load of followers, and it was wonderful. And Iron Smithy, we had a brief chat in the chat, and that was it. Then he raided me a second time, maybe 2 weeks ago, and so I like seized on the opportunity then and kept him chatting in the chat. And then kind of said, look, you know, I know this is super obvious question, but what advice would you give to someone at my level of streaming to get to, you know, basically where you are? And he basically said, sorry, dude, really tired, but if you wanna send me a DM in my Discord, whatever, maybe we can arrange a call and you can pick my brains. And I was like, wow, okay, thank you, that's amazing. So I got in touch with him and he's like, yeah, sure, let's arrange it. So we arranged time for a Discord call, which happened last week, I think maybe beginning of last week. And it was super cool because we obviously did it on Discord, and he was just using the cameras he used for streaming. So it was like I was watching him streaming. He was there with all his setup and everything. And obviously I planned some questions and it was all good. Oh, this is going to be a tricky landing. I'm like, can I even land on this thing? So it was really cool, lovely guy, and I'm really conscious I didn't want to take up too much of his time. So so it got to half an hour. I was just like, thank you so much. You know, it's been really useful, really useful. You've answered all my questions. It's been great. Really appreciate it. And then he said, no problem, dude. He said, I've got an hour for you if you want. I was like, what? And he said, yeah, I always like pencil out an hour for any of these sorts of calls. So if you want, you've still got another half an hour. And I was like, damn it, I've run out of questions. Couldn't think of anything else. So then we just started chatting and it started flowing and all was good, and so easily pushed out another half an hour of stuff. And then right at the end, yeah, 3-digit viewer number looked really nice in my show. I know, yeah, I had like 130 viewers when he raided me or something. And then right at the end, he had been talking about the etiquette of having relationships with others, not having relationships, you know what I mean? Getting to know other streamers, and you don't just wade in and go, hey, can we do a collab and all that stuff? And a collab with him was not on my radar. It was not a thing. I wasn't thinking about it. But right at the end, I said, well, thank you so much. It's been really great. And maybe, hopefully, you know, in the future, our paths will cross. And he said, yeah, maybe we could do a collab at some point. And I was like, yeah, that would be really cool. But I didn't want to push it. I did not want to push it and go, can we arrange it now? I was trying to be cool, like not like an idiot, trying to play it all arrogant and cool, but just like, so I kind of went, okay, that would be amazing. Yeah, maybe I'll message you in like a couple of weeks and we can sort that out. Yeah, sure, buddy, whenever, great, okay. So then I left it for like 3 days. And I just thought, no, I'm going to be an idiot if I leave it for 2 weeks, because this thing is just going to drift and drift. So I wrote a message back just saying, can we arrange this? Because it would be amazing, you know. But he hasn't replied yet. But I know he will. He's super busy. It's going to happen. And he suggested it. He suggested doing a collab. Goodness knows what we'll play. I did tell him I'm a terrible Sea of Thieves player compared to anyone. Try not to fangirl or be crazy. Yeah, exactly. You've got to play it cool, don't you? If someone like him says we should do a collab, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, that'll be amazing, that'll be so cool. You just want to be like, oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, that's cool. I'll hit you up in a few days. So yeah, but it's all kicking off for him with this New World thing and another online role-playing game that he's getting off the ground. It was his birthday recently. He did a massive birthday stream, and he streamed in costume as Davy Jones. He's just done a lot of stuff recently I've been seeing. But I keep trying to get involved in his Discord, because I'm on his Discord thing, but haven't really got involved with it. And I kind of keep thinking, well, it's so cheeky that I, want to do a collab with him, and I'm not even really a part of his community. I certainly don't watch his streams very much because I'm not, awake at that time. So it all just feels a bit cheeky. I always feel like he must have big fans or big streamer fans that have perhaps wanted to collab with him for ages. And then if it happens with me, it's like, who the hell is this Captain Mech guy? Haven't heard of him. He's just trundled in and now they're playing something together. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, rest assured, if a collab is going to be on the cards, you will all know about it. Believe me. It will happen. It will happen. This is troublesome. You saw that, Alley Cat. What the Davy Jones one? That was pretty amazing. I saw a bit of it. This is troublesome. It seems that the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon? To the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult without shuttle. Okay, I'm just picking up this information here. And I can continue to investigate the surface. Ship log updated. That's what we want. Okay, people. When this sun explodes, which is probably going to be pretty soon and kills me, I'm calling it a night on this stream. Because I must go to Betty Buys. And I need to look after my wife. My wife is not very well. And she is running the London Marathon on Sunday in 2 days' time. And she is terrified that she's not going to be well enough to run it. Because it's, chance of a lifetime and everything. So she needs some TLC, I think. And Bovril or Marmite drink, probably. I'm just about where I started now. Yeah, Davy Jones, Alley Cat. Yeah, it looked pretty incredible, didn't it? Oh, thank you, Captain Kills. That is a really, really lovely thing to say. Thank you. Well, that's very kind. Thank you very much. I'm your biggest fan too. I am. Even though you've only done one stream. I did go back though, didn't I? I did go back and I watched some of your earlier videos, I remember. Yeah, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Very cool. I'm looking forward to you getting back into it properly though. I'd love to jump on one of your live streams. That would be great. One stream this summer, yeah. I know someone running it and they've been paranoid about catching anything in case they can't do it. Yeah, I know. Mrs. Mech is super frustrated. She's just really annoyed that this is what's happened. So she's just got a really nasty cold and cough and, just does not feel like running anywhere, let alone a marathon. But hopefully, oh, I've been that way. Hopefully she's going to recover. Ideally, she needs like a full recovery day tomorrow, Saturday, where, I would have the children and the dog and she would fully recover and all would be well. Unfortunately, I'm not here all day because I'm rehearsing actors for my school show stuff. So I'm basically out all day. And she's got 3 children and a dog. And, there's children's parties and clubs and stuff for her to go to. Which is it's not ideal. So I think her mum's going to come over and help while I'm away. But anyway, you don't need to know all this stuff. But basically, that's what's going on. Thank you for the good vibes. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed Mrs. Mech will be fine. She will be good, I'm sure. All will be well. Okay, this... Oh, I'm flying off the planet now. Off the comet. There goes my ship. That's fine. I'm just gonna hover around in space. Call me Sandra. Sandra Bullock. Oh, I don't want to go into that something though. So this really nice, oh, what's that? This really nice music starts when the sun is about to explode. And it's like, you just know it's about to happen. It's like death music. And it literally must be any moment now. I have got a drinks coaster out of the Zelda chest. Penguin is here, penguin is here, penguin is here. Still going, mech. Yeah, I'm still going, see penguin. I'm still going, buddy. I'm still here. Lots of lovely people have joined in the chat. So that's why I'm still here. I'm just about to finish. I don't want mech back on my stream. Last time we had too much uncontrollable laughter. We did have a lot of fun, Motan. It was a lot of fun. Penguin, I was doing shows today. I've done 3 shows. I've done 2 shows at a school. Then I was rehearsing one of my actors and she wanted to see the show that she's learning. So I did that show for her. So I've done 3 shows worth. So that is why my voice is a bit wrecked. Thank you for the Zelda chest. That was cool. I'm not even playing this game now. I'm not even watching it. I'm just floating around in space, waiting for the sun to explode. Thank you for dropping in. Happy it's Friday. It was a really long week. Yeah, Motan, you had a heck of a week as well. I know your work's been really yucky for you. Being Friday's the best part about today. Hey yo, penguins! We can do the cinematic voice trailer again. I need to do it now, don't I, for the Mech Alliance thing. Mech Alliance. Welcome. Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, 4 streamers set sail on an adventure through the unknown. And then Twitch went down, and they all gave up. Oh, floating around, waiting for the sun to explode. How are you, Sea Penguin? I basically left my dev stuff and was like, I'll fix it in a week. I do that, Penguin. I write little notes. Next time, get the music track on file and sort the levels out for that. And I think to myself, I'll do that tomorrow. And then, yeah, my next stream, I'm like tapping away going, I'm about to go live. I didn't do all that stuff. Nah. That is a commentary on life. That's it. Waiting for the sun to explode and floating in space, looking for a planet that flies really close. Sorry, probably hurt your eardrums a bit. I shouldn't be doing that. Not with my voice. I'm going to ruin it. Not even packed. Are you off LARPing this weekend, Penguin? Are you LARPy LARPs? I think you are. What? Oh, I'm about to die. Free sing mode, yeah. Yeah, you have to pay for that normally. What kind of LARPing are you doing, Penguin? Is it fantasy LARPing or is it cowboy LARPing? Tell me. Is that what we're talking about here when you said you're not even packed yet? Oh, it's Romania, of course. So cool. I can't believe. Morgrim, I'm releasing the tension. Thank you, Morgrim. I can't believe, Penguin, how quickly the situation has come around where one of us is going to Romania, where Motan and Dwave live. I mean, that did not take long. Suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I've got the opportunity to go. I can't believe it. So you guys are meeting up, right? I'm assuming. How long are you going to get together? Are you just going to meet for a day? Because I think, Penguin, you're quite far away from where they live, aren't you? Are you not going to be able to see them? Ah, no. Really? Oh, that is a shame. I thought you'd be able to. Oh, that's rubbish. Why not? It's just not going to work out. I'm guessing you're not there. Opposite sides of the country, no flights. Suck. You know, we probably won't meet. Probably we will meet in the UK. That would be so cool. I can't wait for that. If that happens, that would be amazing. How many pictures, how many photos would be going on the Discord if the Mech Alliance all met up, went on a little camping trip or something, roasting marshmallows like this? There'd be so many. Oh, there'd be so many photos. It'd be brilliant. Well, hopefully it will happen. Oh, don't burn it. Don't burn it. Eat. Nice. It'll happen. I would love to come to the US and come to your party in your in-progress house, your remodeled house. Yay. We need to meet first. That would be an easier one to pull off, wouldn't it, Penguin? That would be easier, most definitely. Most definitely. I forgot. If you just leave it by the campfire, the music starts. How nice is this? This is a nice end to my stream, people, because I'm going to have to call this. It's always the way. I don't know if you guys find this, but if I set a hard stop for my stream, something nice will happen. Or, you know, suddenly more people will come in, or something lovely is happening in the chat. And I always feel like, oh no, it always happens right at the moment where I think I should stop now. What I really want is like one viewer who's not talking, and then I will feel no problem at all in just stopping the stream. But now we've got lots of people, we've got talking going on. It's a hot mess. I know, Captain Kills. You should put some pictures in the Discord, in the in real life channel of your hot mess. That would be hilarious. You don't want to live in my... Give me access to your in-progress house. It is the perfect ending, isn't it, Emperor Penguin? I need a marshmallow. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry. I forget that you're all still actually watching the screen, what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. It's quite easy to burn these, so I have to be careful. What I tell ya? What I tell ya? All right. One more. Replace this. One more. Then I have to go to bed. I've got rehearsals all day tomorrow. Which is me rehearsing others. So I'm not actually doing the acting. So I do just sit there taking notes. So it's not difficult, but it's still, I'm out all day doing that. I need to get some sleep. There we go. Is that cooked? That's kind of burnt now. Eat. I didn't have a marshmallow though. I didn't have one. I was just roasting a stick, Motan. There we go. This is the end of the stream now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, people. Thank you very much for being with me. It's been lovely this evening. It's been exactly what I wanted. A nice, chilled Friday night stream. My lovely people came in all the way through, and then we had Captain Kills and Ali Cat at the end. But it's time to go to bed. I'm very tired. I'm going to bed now. I'm going to bed. Thank you both Penguins and everyone else. Captain Kills, Ali Cat, Phil. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. I will be back on Monday night with my second No Man's Sky stream, which I'm very excited about. And thank you very much. And there are other Mech Alliance streams happening this weekend. I never remember them off the top of my head, but I know Motan is definitely streaming tomorrow night, and then Sea Penguin is probably streaming at some point, and DeWave is probably streaming. I don't know. Thank you, Captain Kills. I will give your good luck to my wife. Absolutely, I will. It's been a pleasure. Take care. Thank you for dropping in. Love you all. Now it's time to sleep. Good night, my people. Good night.